Sorry.
See you later.
So long.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of A Vox Tale. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're a return viewer, thanks so much for coming back and hanging out with us. We hope you're enjoying the show so far. And if you're enjoying this show, you should check out other shows like Tales of the Arcade and Tales from the Blue Cottage, as well as Cyberframe and all the other plethora of goodies that we've got that we play here week to week on our Twitch. So hit that follow button, come back and hang out with us. You can also go follow us on YouTube to get caught up on all the tabletop action, where that you can get caught up on all the episodes thus far, and just kind of see what we're all about. You can also check us out on TikTok and Instagram at Blue Cottage D&D. We do a lot of behind-the-scenes footage. We do some fun trivia. We do some sneak peeks. We do previews of like projects we're working on. It's the best place to get up to like updates on what we're working on next, shows that are coming, special streams that are coming, things of that nature. You can also follow us on Discord, where you can just chat with us and come talk about all things TTRPGs. But if you really like us, you can support the stream by going to midnightstraightcandleco.com, where we make fantasy-inspired scented candles and handmade resin dice to help enhance your tabletop experience. I'm gonna mix that up one of these days. I'm gonna mix it up.
I'm ready for it.
I keep forgetting.
I'm ready for it. I got reflex.
Speaking of candles and dice.
Speaking of candles and dice, we just had a dice drop on Sunday, and if you placed an order, thank you so very much. I have packed up all the orders, and half of them shipped today. The rest of them will ship on Saturday. If you want to see what I'm working on in the interim, you can do so by following me on Instagram at Midnight Stray Candle Co. Or you can join our Discord, and we'll drop the link in the chat. I did a poll the other day about dice drops.
That was useless.
That was it. Well, I mean, it's good to see feedback, but it was a 50-50 split. So between doing two...
It was well over like 100 votes, and it was split
Just
right down the
Right. Oh, man.
So I did a poll, 2 dice drops or 1 larger dice drop, and didn't seem to have an answer one way or another. So that's okay. But looking at the calendar, I'm thinking 1 bigger drop, probably at the end of November, and that will be the last drop of the year. So, but keep an eye out for announcements. I will let you know on Instagram and hopefully on Discord if I remember. We do have candles and wax melts available in the store right now. If that's your thing, if you just enjoy candles or smell goods, or if you want to enhance your tabletop gaming experience.
They're good for all those things.
Yeah.
Great for bathrooms, kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms, and gaming tables.
Game tables.
Holidays.
Christmas.
Holidays, Christmas,
Yes.
Winter Wild.
Thanksgiving.
Winter Wild's out of stock. We sold out of that.
Yeah. It's outside.
It's gonna
We're
be
get some
coming
more
up.
white
We're
jars.
gonna replace it. We're gonna
Get some more
restock
white
it.
jars.
I found a little white jar in the woods.
Yeah.
You want it?
I think so.
You're welcome.
I guess we could make a candle out of it.
A single one. But yeah, so yeah, go check it out if you so please and feel so to do so. And thank you to everybody who.
Was that a new scent I smelled inside?
Ooh.
The one in the bathroom
That was
is
a bit.
technically a new scent. It's the Untamed.
Oh yeah, that is the
but it was convention only.
yeah. And we sold almost all of them. I think.
I can see why it was
Gotta go to the
good.
bathroom and check that out.
I know, for real.
we talked about doing potentially doing a limited drop of those, because they did really well at the convention, but it's one of those we always take. There's some scents that we only take to conventions, and some that we put online. It just kind of helps with overhead and keep track of inventory. But that
And
one,
also to give like people at convention something new. They're like, what's new?
yeah.
And so,
Yeah, all our return people always come back and they're like, "What's new? What's new?"
I'm glad you asked.
Like an area of mystique, or
Yeah.
you gotta come see us.
Exactly.
All of that.
But yeah, it smells pretty good. It smells like a bonfire, don't it? It's good. It's hot. So, but yeah, go check us out on midnightstraightcandleco.com. And for those of you, like she said, for those of you whose orders we are sending out this week, thank you so very, very much for your support. It helps keep the lights on here. It is part of it quite literally is Vanessa's full-time job and helps us pay our bills. So thank you guys so much for that. You can also support the stream by going and checking out tonight's sponsors, Monument Studios.
Monument Studios.
Type in !Monument into chat. It'll take you over to their website. That was really good, actually.
Really? Yeah, too.
That was very good marketing.
Someone gotta clip that, send it to them.
Check out Monument Studios by typing exclamation monument into the chat. We'll take you over to their website now, where you can get, check out all of their music bundles where they make cinematic fantasy music for your tabletop games. They've got tons and tons of music. It is all wonderful. So we'd love it if you guys would go check it out. You can also check out our good friends Sarson Games. If you type in exclamation Sarson Games into the chat, it will take you over to their website where they make a lot of 5th edition source material. Everything from a book of unshackled spells to a book of arcane botany, a book of subclasses and deities. And I got word today that they're about to get ready to launch another project. Another Kickstarter's coming up very soon. I don't know what it is. He has not spilled the beans yet. He's being very, very secretive about it, which I completely get. But they are going to launch a Kickstarter in early 2025 for some new content. So go check out Sarson Games. And right now, they still have Magnum's Tome of Unshackled Spells for 40% off. He's going to let that be a holiday special, so it's going to go through December. So if you're looking to buy one of your favorite tabletop gamers a gift for Christmas, that's a great way to do it. And right now, if you use promo code JustUseTeleport, you'll get free shipping on your order.
Free shipping.
So go check them out. Go show them some love. Let's see. I think that this is the last stream we have this week. Next week we have 2 streams. We're off Monday, but we do have our Tuesday Night Tales from the Blue Cottage stream as they just finally slayed the dragon turtle.
Wow.
After 70 sessions, we finally got that vengeance.
God.
We came back. We ran it back, and they came out on top, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I did not polymorph him this time.
Wow. The self-restraint.
Yep. It was not prepared.
Definitely would have.
Yeah.
But so go check us out for Tales of the Blue Cottage, and then on Thursday, Halloween night. For those of you, all of you ghosts and ghouls out there, we're going to be having a very special Halloween one-shot next Thursday night. We're going to be joined by 6 players. They're going to run through our very own Grimm's Grim fairy tale. And speaking of which, we have the final vote for which fairy tales are going to be incorporated in this anthology tonight.
Yes.
Here in just a second, I'm going to put up a poll. You're all able to vote in it. You can vote as many times as you want. It costs 100 channel points per vote.
Okay.
The top 3 fairy tales in tonight's vote are going to be our winners, and I'm going to create a Halloween one-shot and Halloween anthology out of those 3. So it should be a lot of fun, guys. It may be an anthology. It may just be an amalgamation of the 3. It kind of depends on what 3 are chosen and how they work together. But I'm gonna put that up real quick. So get your channel points ready. Get your mice ready.
Mises?
Your mices. Let me put this up real quick.
Mista.
I have to retype this in every time. Thankfully, I was smart enough to put it to where I could just copy paste it.
I'm not gonna tell you. They're
I
listening.
gotta tune in.
You gotta tune
Gotta
in.
tune in next Thursday.
So I went through a list of fairy tales and found, I think, a great character.
Okay. Fairy tale based.
Grimm's
Grimm.
tales based, yeah.
Billy and Mandy.
Oh man, I miss it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
that's so
Grimm,
good.
actually. You got
Oh,
it.
wow. Yeah, that was a good show. Yeah.
Oh crap!
I didn't really
It caught
appreciate
me.
Billy as much early on. And later I'm like, man, this
Oh.
is just a great character.
He's dumb.
Do you
Oh,
know
dummy,
which-
yeah.
All right, I might need help here because it's gotten rid of my poll.
Dumb, but he's wise.
Can't remember which 2. I know the elves and the shoemaker won, and what was the other winner from
The
Tuesday?
owl?
The owl.
The
Thank
owl.
you. That was it. The owl. That was it. I couldn't remember which one it was.
Come on, Bucky.
Thank you very much.
My subscription.
You're welcome. Let's try this again. Sorry, it makes me type this in every time. I don't know why they don't. They make the natural 21 a recount every time,
subbed, don't I?
or a
It says
re-up where you can just
expired.
refresh it.
Yeah,
But
tier
down
1.
here,
Update. Yeah, I
It-
don't
it's
know
like
why
it-
I asked you to
yeah.
update.
Update.
Sweet.
Update.
I
Update.
think they
Okay.
will just get more money out of you.
And elves and the shoemaker.
Do the roar.
Do the roll.
Do the roar.
All right, everybody. Put up your channel points
Put him up.
for a chance to win, or not a chance to win. Good God, I'm back. Go ahead and
chance
vote
to win.
on tonight. Like I said, the top 3 of these fairy
Chance to
tales is going to be incorporated in our anthology series.
Sweepstakes.
So you have 1 minute and go.
Go,
Go, go, go, go, go.
Whoa, whoa,
Go,
whoa.
go.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Where is it?
Should be going. Should
Oh,
be
there it
going.
is.
how do you
There
do
it
it
is.
more than one time? Oh,
Click it.
vote.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom.
It went away. Okay, do it
Dun,
again.
dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, dun,
Boom,
dun.
boom,
Vote.
boom.
I think it was the elves and the shoemaker.
Special.
It was the elves and the shoemaker, right? Or was it the other one?
Nickelodeon
I
again
think
will
that was
cost
it.
me
You
coins
make
or coins.
anything you want it to be.
Duff.
It'd be fine.
Yeah,
It'd be fine.
it'd be
It'd be
fine.
fine. It'd be fine. I
It's
think
gonna
it
be
was that one. I'm pretty
quality.
sure that was the one that won.
Either
I know
way.
the owl did, but now I'm forgetting. I don't have it up anymore, so I can't remember.
Oh, that's
So
what happens
if-
when you run 7 streams a week.
I know, right? It's like I get confused. You guys have hit. You got 30 seconds. Go, 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 go! Right now,
Go, go,
right now,
go,
we've got
go.
Little Red Riding Hood in the lead. The owl and the elves and the shoemaker are fighting. They're fighting to get up there.
fighting.
Little Red Riding Hood is taking over though.
Vote
The
tomorrow.
singing
I did it,
bone
so it's
and
gonna cost
Godfather
me
Death are
coins.
so good
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
guys.
that's
Come on, put
stuff
that
we make.
votes in
Oh,
there.
yeah, okay.
Let's go. You got about
It's
15
free.
seconds.
Stop.
Little Red Riding
You
Hood's
probably have
going.
so
The
many
owl is
positive
taking off.
points
Oh.
that you don't
Oh wow, what
spend.
just happened?
Whoa.
And it just
Hello
went.
came
and
in
just took
Oh.
in
off.
the end.
The owl is at the top, followed by Little Red Riding
I can't
Hood and
vote
the
now.
elves and the shoemaker, which
I
means
can
the
now. Oh,
singing
here we go.
bone and
It's
Godfather Death have been booted.
Booted.
So this is
Oh, but the one I wanted
alright.
won.
I think I
Okay,
can
that's
work
good.
with this. I think I can work with this. We've got the owl, Little Red Riding Hood, and the elves and the shoemaker are going to be our 3 Grimm's fairy tales that are going to be combined for our Halloween one-shot next week.
The little red owl shoemaker.
Yeah. The Little Red Owl Shoemaker. We're gonna figure it out. They're fun. They're fun fairy tales. The owl's a good one. Little Red Riding Hood's a classic. Very happy about that one. The Elvis the Shoemaker is gonna be a real tricky one for me to work in there, but we're gonna make it work. All right, guys. With that, let's go ahead and jump into y'all's. Well, I'll let Will get back to his seat so we can get our drum roll. As we get to your favorite segment of the evening.
It's never the favorite. Get out of that.
It's my favorite.
But you got to come up with another. I can't do it to you on the fly. I should have thought about it. Can you do one where like they get to guess whatever the thing is and they get my points or something?
I don't think I can do that. I can't do that.
Can I give away
Give away
points to
points.
somehow?
You can just give them cash, you know?
You can just put 0 natural 20s in it for the
Okay, fine. I'll do that.
That's
If
bad
somebody
juju.
gets-
Vote for over
So-
6.
First off, don't go to the store hungry. Okay.
Yes.
Always a mistake.
True, yep.
I always do that. I didn't eat lunch today, so I've got a lot of
Really?
junk.
I'm gonna start packing you some lunches.
Can I get
So
it?
this was
Tuesday nights and Thursday nights.
For real.
this was the first thing I came across.
Oh,
the,
yummy.
the donut holes. Okay.
Those are delicious.
Why you gotta do
Those
that
look
to us?
fluffy.
Have y'all had
Yeah, they do look
Sun's
fluffy.
donuts yet? S-A-N-S?
Uh-uh.
Sun's donuts? I just had them. They're like little donut holes and iced. Delicious.
Never even heard of
I
them.
got way too much
Really
junk.
like the
I'll
cinnamon
show it. I'll show it. But
Yeah,
we
go
probably
ahead.
won't eat
Bring
it.
it out the bag.
So I've never heard of these before. I just had to get it because the name. Just sea salt kettle chips.
Wow.
But the name is how do you? Here, I'll cover up.
Wiggles?
I'll cover up the first letter.
What?
Is it uglies?
With a
Yes, I think
U.
It does.
Not pretty, but
Pretties.
Hideous.
yes. Yes, there you go.
Hideous sea
It was
salt.
just-
All that matters is that
It was the salt
Ugly.
chips.
in the
Which is
sweet.
salt.
Yeah.
That's what's on the inside.
Ugly.
What's in the bag?
And then this was like a tribute to the
Ooh.
things from the drive-through that have the soft shells and the hard shells, but they are cinnamon sugar pita square.
So like
Wow.
those? Okay.
Whoa.
So like
So-
Cinnamon
twist,
sugar
but
pizza.
this time
Squares.
Yeah,
I love
way too much
Untwisted
junk.
twists.
Help yourself. I need to quit. There's just
That's what we got. Yeah, cinnamon untwists. That's what we
okay.
call
So
them.
this was
I don't know.
after a request from somebody. Maybe not
Yeah,
a
what
request,
is
but they
this
said
one?
Oh no.
they said, oh, but these are better. So
Yeah.
these are the
Yep.
garlic stuff.
garlic
Garlic?
stuffed
Not the right
olives.
brand.
Hey,
It's not
that's
the
what
right
I
brand.
I have some inside
It's
though.
funny that you say that.
It's funny that you say that.
Because we're gonna bring you some of the ones we got inside. We're gonna compare.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And so to go with
They
those, I
might be
got
better. We'll
the sticklers to go with those. So we don't have to use our hands.
Sticklers.
Sticklers.
You can say toothpick.
It's like Band-Aid and, you know, it's,
And this was the simple, you know, the peanut butter in and ends. Like I said, so here's one nobody's going to guess. Let me go and see if I can cover up enough of it.
Garlic.
Maybe I just take out the package. Maybe it doesn't show anything.
wrong brand. Everything's out.
Everything.
Altoids.
Sardines.
Yes, that was what I was gonna guess too.
Anchovies.
Or anchovies,
No?
herring,
What is that?
Swedish fish.
I'm giving away channel points. I'll
cat
vote. I'll
food.
vote.
Cat food.
Yeah.
It's not tasty treats. Is that one of the cat foods?
I think so.
Okay. Oh,
Fancy
it.
feet.
It looks like
Okay.
sardines.
Huh? Is it?
I like sardines.
Is it a sweet, salty?
Salty.
Salty. Yeah, I think he's lying. It's definitely sardine.
Anybody?
well,
Anybody got?
Let's go to the chat.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Anybody got ideas?
Hold it up.
Hold it
There
up.
we go.
Anybody? Does anybody know what this is? In this little golden container. Oh, you can see it's
Oh,
like
sorry.
There it is. There it is.
There we go.
Darn. There it is.
It's blind.
I quit. I quit.
Da-da-da.
Bum, ba-da-da.
Let me see. It looks like sardines.
Take your guesses. Let us know what it is.
Sausages?
I'll ask if
Nope.
it's sausages.
Soy something.
I was gonna say like.
Notes of cinnamon.
Soybeans.
I don't know what that is.
Notes of cinnamon.
Corporal Birkin says clams.
Ooh,
No.
clams and sauce. Can I see? I'm just gonna open it.
Mussels.
I'm just gonna. Do
Office
they,
Scott says oysters.
Bam.
do they sit in here like this?
Office Scott wins. Smoked oysters.
No
Hey,
way!
really?
Yep.
Oh, I see Corporal said oysters right before
Oh,
Office Scott said
okay.
that there. So, huh? Interesting. I try them. I like oysters.
They're
I
good.
like oysters too.
They're really good.
So,
Where's where I put the?
Yes.
I don't want to spill stuff everywhere. I put the dog.
Have you ever had oysters? Do you not like them?
These are not.
No,
It's
don't eat those.
it's
talked
the
about this.
it's the
Really?
mirror
Don't eat
and
those for
food
the
and the
first time.
lifeboat survival kit.
And after I ate the whole
Yeah.
Yeah, not a good pairing.
Like
All right.
that
Well, Billy,
is
as
nothing
always,
like
thank you
a
for
real
sharing
oyster.
sharing your snacks with us.
You like
Like
them raw or cooked?
when I go to
both.
South Carolina, I'm gonna try because
Yes.
I'm gonna be on Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Seafood.
Yeah.
Good ones.
They
I
go
don't
good
know if
on-
it's seasoned
Yeah,
right now.
that, those are nothing like raw
Look.
oysters,
Yeah.
like at all.
No, not at all. They go good on like a cracker with a little bit of sour cream, or
Sour cream.
I can see that actually. Well, the baked ones, not like regulars, but
No.
like I can see
I'm
baked
gonna
ones.
wait on
Is it
that.
munts
Yeah.
that don't have R in it? Are they the oyster munts?
I don't think
I'll take
most
one.
of them are farm nowadays, so I don't think it matters anymore.
Yeah.
Like typically though, it's the
Yeah,
ones
nope.
that don't have an R in it. So,
Unless you're like right on the coast.
Billy, as always, thank you for sharing your snacks with us, my friend.
You like,
Yeah,
you like
so
briny
that-
stuff.
Brian.
I thought you said grimy.
it's a briny.
Give me that.
Give me that.
I will say, yeah. So a little while
That's gonna be
ago, I think it was Brookie that said,
Salty.
"Please make a Billy
Salty.
snack time candle," and then Hollow just said, "Please no oyster smell in the snack time candle."
Yeah.
Thank you, Hollow.
Yeah. No.
I don't even know, like
I don't
think-
want that
you
to be
know
my
what?
first.
Let's do that. I think that should be our holiday thing. I think we should do that. Let's try and make us a Billy snack time candle.
No, that was
It tastes like a tasty treat. It tastes like a tasty. Or
Okay.
smells like a tasty treat. Not taste. Don't eat our candles. They're not edible.
Please don't.
But smells
They
like a tasty
smell-
treat.
real good.
Smell good.
Let's see if
Don't
we can-
taste
you
good.
know
That tastes good.
You know what?
Trust me.
Challenge accepted, everybody. We're gonna get into the kitchen and we're gonna cook us up
Okay.
a Billy snack time limited edition candle.
Wow.
I'm gonna make that a point for the
I have
holidays.
to-
We're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate.
Absolutely.
Salted caramel.
Salt, yep.
Okay. Okay.
And maybe just some maybe we do the sea salt on there too.
Yeah, this one's the caramel. Well, we could do
What about a fruit?
the caramel or the butterscotch, and then
He's never
sea
got
salt.
fruits though. He always gets like salty or sweet.
Yeah,
Never got
it does
super
usually
sweet.
salty sweet. Yeah, we could probably do sea salt, and then a caramel like a butterscotch blend, and then
Yeah.
dark
Make it-
chocolate.
All right. I'll take 2.
I make enough noise with my snacks. Could you imagine me eating apples and carrots during this?
Brookie says, "I will," in all caps, "I will buy the snack time candle." I'm not even joking. All right. Challenge accepted.
No.
We'll get to cooking,
So
everybody.
make it fantasy inspired.
Yes.
What?
I mean,
It needs to be like the Wizard's Kitchen or something.
No, I think it's just Billy snack time.
Billy?
Limited
No!
edition Billy snack time candle. The people have
That's a
spoken.
great name.
The
What do you
people have
know?
spoken. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta be imaginative.
You are
the artist is working.
you are the queen on this, but
Yeah, cooking.
We'll work on it. We'll workshop it. We'll
It could
workshop it.
be something to do
All
with one
right.
of his
Tom Scott
characters.
said same. Hand it
That's what I
over.
was
Take
thinking,
my
the
money.
Wizard something.
All right, guys.
Billy's
I'll
just-
Let's go
convince-
ahead and do the prediction for tonight. Put in your channel points for a chance to win some more. How many natural 20s will be rolled in tonight's session?
Party.
Guys, let's just hope. Billy's trying to throw away some points. Billy,
I
go
got
all
to bet
in.
zero
Go all
because
in.
I got to give.
Go all in.
I can't go all.
Go all in. Go all in.
Somebody,
You can do it.
y'all analyze tonight. It's gonna be like your best win.
I donated 100,000 one time by accident.
Go all in.
Okay.
I have 120.
And while that poll is going,
Okay, so I voted zero. Let everybody know. Right?
So
you
y'all
don't-
better roll some
How'd
natural
you
20s.
do?
But you know,
Ooh,
Ascara,
higher than 6.
she votes 6, and she believes in that 6.
Hmm.
And if he's trying to donate on
Yeah.
her beliefs,
Exactly.
exactly.
I don't have enough.
Exactly.
Oh, that's one
You know
extra
what I'm
You're
zero.
jinxing us. You're gonna get a lot of money back.
Oh, it won't let me vote my full amount.
What? What does it say?
I have.
I don't think there's a zeros after that number right there.
Wait, no.
What
wait,
happened
wait.
to your
I had
points?
I had a.
Are you bored? Are you?
Wait.
Are you broke?
I'm not broke.
Bro,
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, that's the real number.
Oh, that must be bits or something.
Okay,
I
yeah,
have
yeah, that was
150
bits,
bits.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now so let's vote. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
you
where'd the vote go?
Uh,
There we go.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's your number.
I need to- Okay.
Yeah, that's your number right
Okay.
there.
This is my
You
favorite
can
thing.
do it.
Watching Billy navigate Twitch.
140,000.
okay.
Yeah, but does that?
Oh, man, so guys-
No, there's some. Okay, that's just number
Yeah,
one.
While Billy's figuring that out, put in your channel points for a chance to win more.
140,000.
And I have to inform you that there's a new way that
I'll
you
bring
guys
them
can
out.
spend
You guys will see.
channel points. So it is a little
Okay,
bit
what's
more
the math?
expensive than some of our other stuff. I see what you're doing there.
Fine.
They're not going to like this. The players don't like this, but I have to inform everyone the secret menu has been finished. The secret menu is complete.
One more, is that it?
So whenever we enter into combat, somebody in chat try to remind me if I forget to turn on the what's on the menu channel point reward. The what's on the menu channel point reward will open up the Hunter's Mark menu, where the next attack that hits one of our players, they will have to ante up some of my Hunter's Marks. They get to choose how many they want to ante up. They can ante up 1, 5, or 10. The more they ante up, the greater the chance of a really bad thing happening. But they can play it safe, and I can just hold on to a bunch of Hunter's Marks as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very much so looking forward to incorporating it in tonight's session. Hollow, thank you so much for the idea, and thank you for helping me work on that. For helping me, for collaborating with me and helping me come up with it. So you guys can thank Hollow for this. This is all
Thank
Hollow's
you, Hollow.
brainchild.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's an avocado.
Oh, man.
That kid was so genuine, though. He's so genuine.
I see our good friend, the Diabetes Heroes, hanging out there. How's it going, Edward? Thank you for the
Edward.
subscription. Thank you for coming back and hanging out with us, my friend. We still need to find a way to get together at some point. I don't care when, but we got to make it happen, man. I haven't seen you in too long. So thank you for joining us. Guys, with that, I'm going to go ahead and dive into
Where were you talking about the real way?
tonight's session.
Oh.
What happened last time?
Okay.
From
I
college.
would like to know that thanks to Do You Want Some Coffee and Slewfoot, you've all been blessed.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Mom and Pop.
Parental figures.
Yes. yes. The blue cottage Elvis. What's going on with the 134,000 points and 0 not 20s?
Yep, that's what
I don't
we got.
know.
It's all
What's
Billy.
going on with that, Billy?
I don't know. Hunter just said
I said
go all
Billy.
in.
Yep.
So
Listen,
Hey, you can
bit
totally
the-
right.
bit the-
Yeah, if there are no natural
Nothing.
20s rolled tonight, Billy's a channel point rich man.
It's like
But
going
if
nil
you
and-
roll just one, somebody else is going to be very well to do with some channel points this evening.
Going nil in spades or hearts.
I want to play in space. It's been so long.
I don't know.
Sweet Pea said, "Hold on, I'm still 5 minutes behind. Naming the candle.
Gambling.
Take your time,
And I will
Sweet Pea.
never
Take
know
your
that.
time. It's okay. You just post it in. Just post
They're not as
your
good as
ideas,
last
and
time.
we will go through them. So,
They look fluffy.
No, they're-
all right, everybody.
They're
Last we
dry.
left
It's a
off.
different word. It's fine. Glazed.
Unappetizing. I'm still gonna eat one.
That's part of the marketing. Get your eyes on it.
Last we left off.
They're not
Yeah.
soft.
No,
What
they're
happened
not.
to them?
I'm gonna take those back. Get my money back.
They do taste old.
You can
Oh,
dip it in some
but it
coffee
does
or
say
something.
warm for 4 to 6 seconds in the microwave.
We're gonna fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
How you mess that up?
It's sucking all the moisture out of my mouth.
Just dry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's real dry.
Which definitely doesn't go good with what
I don't know how
I'm
they
drinking
manage
because
that.
It's a feat.
You had some winners and you had some losers.
This
That's
is-
a loser.
As
Yeah.
a loser. It's okay.
Yep. Maybe the Fuglies will be better.
You have plenty of options over there. So,
gosh, don't go to the store.
last we left off, you all found yourselves facing off against the Kuatoa hordes that were
Yeah, they're so dry.
after you.
No, this is
After
the,
you.
the friggin' real cranberry just has no flavor, but
Oh.
Put a little water in there.
I need to put some sugar in it. Gosh.
You want some simple syrup? There's some
No,
over
but
there.
it won't do any good. It's for health reasons.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
point.
and I say health as I brought all this junk out here.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's like she said. You got some winners and some losers. You win some, you lose some. It's fine.
One
Little
of
give, a little
these,
take.
You know, in dogs, 15 minutes of them like sniffing and puzzling is just as much as 15 minutes of them running around. And I feel like you spend like 30 minutes at least sniffing and puzzling during D&D. So I feel like you get your exercise. You know?
That's good logic.
You're not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would double that number.
You're probably right.
So, last we left off, you all stole the astral from the Kuatoa Archpriest and took off back to the Bullfrog. As you were making your way back to your ship to make your escape, the Kuatoa caught wind of it and chased after you, the hordes of them descending upon your ship, but thanks to some very good intimidation checks and pretending to summon a meteor from the sky, most of the horde diverted and swam back to shore, afraid to fight these powerful magicians. However, the archpriest, as well as his giant friend and a handful of other raiders, attacked the ship. A fight ensued, one in which some of you got banged around pretty bad, but finally you were able to overcome your enemies and defeat the Kuatoa archpriest and his and the rest of his assailants. The night that followed, you all discussed what to do next. Some of you wanting to return back to North Mutant, but a couple of you know that there is treasure, vast amount of treasure somewhere on this island. And thanks to some very, well, I won't say very good persuasion, but very
Creative.
what's that?
Creative.
Creative. Creative's a good word.
Creative. Yeah.
I was also going to say desperate.
They go hand in hand.
Yes.
Persuasion. You were able to convince the rest of your party members to stick around and go back to the island. So that night you took your rest, and during the rest, Alistair awakened from his slumber. The skull floated up and floated onto the deck of the ship to watch the stars. Tim tried to ask him what was wrong, and he told Tim that he didn't feel like talking, mostly because Tim rolled like a 5 on his persuasion check. Then Bag came up and rolled like a 25 on his persuasion check, and Alistair spoke to you. He told you that he didn't know, while he was feeling slightly more rejuvenated after absorbing the power from the demi-lich that you faced back in North Mutant, he himself still didn't know how much time he had, but especially not how much time Archie still had. He was worried about Nadia, his old apprentice, and he just seems to show concern with never being able to see Archie again before he moves on. An emotional side of Alistair that you have not seen thus far. And then you finish your long rest and you awaken to the next morning. On the helm of the bullfrog, you spin it around and you begin to make your way back to the Blacktooth Isle, heading back to claim the treasure said to be hidden within. And that's where we're going to pick up the night session.
Here we go.
Round 2.
Fine. As you all, the winds at your backs, pushing the ship along, kind of sailing along the eastern isle, sticking close to the shoreline. You begin to make your way back to the North Isle. What do you all want to do from here?
Did we take the orb from the priest?
You did. You do have the priest's
Good,
orb.
good,
You did manage to claim that.
we have 2 of them?
Now we have 2.
And there's one left. You remember the priest told you it was in the creeping cave, the crawling cave.
Crawling cave.
That is on the northeastern side of the island, where you first made landfall to the island.
Should we go back there? Get the third key.
Yep.
Yeah. Seems to be our
Half
best
a day?
bet. Yeah.
Let's get this done.
I like your enthusiasm.
She must have got good sleep last
Yeah,
night. Huh?
she's on board today.
So good. It's so good.
Insight check.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's go to the world. Come on, let's see.
8.
9.
I got a 17, but I know it's got to have a minus. Let's see.
Insight?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Minus. No, plus one. 18.
So, Tim, the two of them, the Bag and Wiley, are so excited about this treasure hunt. The two of them are just like,
Right, she's on board.
they got their eye. Well, first of all, you already know that Wiley made a very generous donation to the captain of excuse me, what was her name again? Good Lord, I have to go back and listen.
Oh yeah.
It was...
Captain Clarissa Claymore. Before you left, just paying off his father's debts to her and her crew.
Nothing to it.
So he's seeing gold right now. But Sylvie, she's going along with it like she always does. She's not happy about it.
Okay. Are we there yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as you sail, are you going to you sail the ship along? It gets pretty close to the strait between the eastern island and the northern island, and Captain Sharp kind of, all right, that's about as far as I can get you. You'll have to take the tadpole out the rest of the way.
Run and jump into the tadpole.
Yes, I do a flip over the balcony and land into the tadpole.
Nice.
Make an acrobatics
Yeah,
check.
there's a water.
Very
Nice.
carefully climb the ladder. Back into this stupid thing on the freaking water. Hey, here.
Acrobatics. That's 12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Not my best work.
Sylvia, as you're climbing down slowly, carefully down to the tadpole, you just hear as Wiley flies past you. Wiley, you land in the boat, you tumble back as it comes, but you just barely manage to lean forward and get it to rock back into position.
Ta-da! That could have been bad.
Mini beignets for breakfast? You bottom heavy.
Yeah,
Was that a fat joke?
Yes.
Nice.
right. You know, eating good a couple days. Not gonna lie.
So, as you all climb into the tadpole, you begin to row away. Mario and Mickey kind of pull the ladder up.
Oh, they didn't come.
Oh, absolutely not. They look down. They look down at
Please
you.
don't
They
bring
look
them.
down at you as you all row away. They said, "Good luck to you." And
Thank you.
we're not coming after you. So if anything happens, you're on your own.
Stay on the boat, please.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, don't worry. We will.
Okay.
Because the next time I touch land, I'm never getting on the ocean again.
Same. Well, twice. I'll have to do it twice.
So you row up to the northeastern shore, kind of going around the corner, around the edge.
Very quiet. We don't
Make
want to
stealth
stir
check.
up any.
Make stealth checks, everybody.
Can
as
we
you go
have a
quietly.
quietly?
Here's some guidance.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
While you guys are doing that, Ziza Nahaim, thank you so much.
Nahim.
Ziza Nahaim.
Nahalem?
Nahalem.
Oh, natural 20!
Thank you so much for the
There goes
follow-up.
Sean.
There's your points.
Oh, you get away with the points.
Yeah. I got a natural 20.
Well, there's one nat 20. So, what you got?
Oh, am I rolling?
Everybody make stealth checks.
30-20 for me.
30, 20, natural 20.
22, yeah.
13.
15.
15, okay. Very quietly. You row to the shoreline, kind of using the waves to your advantage. You're all kind of piled in. This rowboat, if you remember correctly, is very, very small. It's enough for 3 people. 4's very tight.
We had 6.
So,
Bags on Tim's lap.
Okay. I was already here. I was already here. There was no room on this bench.
He just drunk.
That us close.
So, using the waves to your advantage, Bag, you row with the wake and just kind of ride it in, slowly, quietly. As it makes landfall, you want to quietly pull it to shore and then make your way over towards the cavern entrance. You hear, as you get closer to the cave, you can see like there's these large rocks that kind of jut upwards and another large rock on top of it. You notice that there's an old ladder, very, very old, made of rope and bone, that's kind of pulled up to the interior of the cave here, and you see where it drops. There's a very steep drop down.
Could I have been casting Detect Magic
You may.
virtually?
Yep.
Somebody top the boat.
Let the person with thumbs do it.
Oh yeah. That wasn't me with the rope. I was just doing that with.
Don't worry.
You're just
don't
doing the
worry.
motion, so you go
You're
do it.
just
Yeah.
warming it up for me.
Yes.
Make a dexterity check.
Because we know Mickey and what's her name aren't coming to get us.
Mario.
Mario.
Dexterity check.
Come on, thumbs.
It's
just a rope.
Don't rush him.
It'd be sleight of
Use an
hand.
artiste.
Oh, sleight of hand.
Thank you.
Sleight of hand is not even much
Is that the
better.
thing we weave
Okay, that's a
rope
13.
around the nails or something?
Tie it off to one of the palm trees that's right here on the edge of the bank. Feel pretty confident about it.
Slap the tree. Not going anywhere.
That's a good tree. So you make your way over to the mouth of the cave. And like I said, as you look ahead, you see where the sand disappears and turns into stone that kind of curls up, and then there you see that rope that wraps up and over and is attached to two posts. The posts look as though they've been recently adjusted, remade. The rope itself descends down into darkness as the back of the cave just curls and goes straight down. You can hear what sounds like water echoing from underneath. It doesn't sound like the waves of the ocean. It just sounds like this steady kind of dripping with the occasional splash.
Do we know anything? Probably not me in specific, but about high tide, low tide. We don't get stuck in this cave.
You would know that if as you turn around, actually make a nature check for me. Let's find out.
Got yourself.
Smarty boot. 22.
22. With a 22, there's the immediate concern of being trapped in this cave. You look, you turn around and you look and you try to find the tide line on the coast, and you can see it's a little bit of a distance down as this is kind of up a climb. And it's a lot of rocks here as well. It's not like right next to the edge of the ocean. It's kind of closer to the edge of the beach. So you gather that as you look, you can actually find where the high tide comes in at night, and you gather you're probably safe. You're about probably 30 feet higher.
Okay. Are we ready?
What were you checking for?
I'm gonna check to see this rope's any good. I got some pigeons and some rope. I don't know if I want to use this old rope. What do y'all think?
Yeah, no, I don't trust no rope.
Make an investigation check.
Also want to investigate.
Oh yes. Can it? Okay. Yeah. That's good. My investigation is a -1. It's still good. So that's a 17.
23.
With an 17. As the two of you approach the rope, you take a look as you as you get close and you look over the edge. You notice it drops probably 40 to 50 feet down to the bottom. At the very bottom, it ends in a shallow pool of water. Just to the left of where the rope ladder comes to an end, there is a Kuatoa skeleton. And you can see a couple of the bones that are used as steps have been broken. Probably not your safest way down.
What about these posts that hold it? You think they're strong enough?
The posts feel pretty strong, and as you take a look at them, they've definitely been replaced in recent years.
What do you want to do with the post?
I'm gonna tie my rope around it.
Tie your rope around it.
Here, you tie. You're better than me.
My rope around.
Okay.
Makes a lot of hand check.
So yeah, you wanna help him?
Oh, look at that. Office Goth has redeemed a gift for Tim. Another blessing. Blessings are coming back already. Y'all's blessings on this stream re-up so fast for some reason. And I don't know why.
That's two.
But not for real.
Thank you.
So Tim, you have 2 blessings.
Thank you.
What?
17.
17. So you tie it, you give it a tug, you kind of like lean back on it, and it doesn't give. You're
Slap the
good.
post. Not going anywhere, Tim.
All right.
I feel inspired right now.
Yeah.
You
Wanna work on
first.
some wood?
Yeah, how dark is
I
it
feel
down
less
there?
inspired now. I feel like I want to go home now.
Good. We need you to get there and stay there because I'm ready to go home.
It's pretty dark, but you all have dark vision. You being a burrowing creature. So
I'm not.
Yeah.
you're not Artemis.
You're not
Yeah,
blind.
yeah. Okay. All right. So, y'all ready for me to go down there and tell you what it's like?
Yeah, you first.
Yep.
Just be careful. That
Get smacked.
Kuatoa down there, he's dead. Something killed him.
Okay.
Just food for thought.
I'll make sure to go
Or you could be
real
food.
first. Ma'am,
Huh?
what'd you say?
What? You could be
Don't
food.
get ate.
Don't get ate.
Spray and pray.
That's pretty
I think he already squirted today.
Oh.
Wait, no.
Oh.
It's a new day. Yeah, it is a new day. We're related.
Yeah.
Wait, Tim, I'm coming with you, and I want to go and jump on his back.
All right. Make an athletics check, Tim.
Okay, cool.
I wasn't gonna make you do that until he jumped on your back.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, you're fine. Bag, you jump on Tim's back, and you are quite a bit bigger than him. As a badger to a skunk, hefty. Yeah. So it's if you can imagine me backpacking on back of Vanessa's back, that's kind of what it would look like. Just kind of that more or less with the size.
Those workouts.
So
Two young lovers. You're
as
right.
you, not what I meant. As you begin to lower yourself down,
That's right. Yes.
you kick off until you get down to the bottom as you slowly drop into the water. It is. I'm sorry, that must be horrible. As you step in, the water here is very shallow. You almost slip though because it's rock underneath. It's very mossy. You have to kind of plant your feet and settle in. There's very shallow water here, and then you can, as you look around, notice that Kuatoa here. As you take a look, it looks like it fell. You can see some of the bones are shattered. You can see the arm bones are completely splintered, where it looks like he tried to break his fall. As you look up the rope ladder, you can see he fell from about 40 feet. So his skull is a little fractured as well. As you turn around, you notice this small tunnel kind of opens up into a larger cavern, but it's got a very low ceiling, and this water just rests here. The ceiling slowly concaving down until it is maybe a foot above the water. As you lean down and you look carefully, at the very back of the cave, this cavern extends probably 100 feet, and at the very back of the cave, you see an orange shining orb.
There it is.
We have to go crawl 100 feet for this.
This looks like a job for Wiley.
I think you're right.
I'm still on your back, by the way. I'm not.
You want to? It's just shallow here. You're not going to drown.
I'm not getting my feet wet.
All right, then you call Wiley. You tell
Yeah,
him.
that's nasty. All right, you guys can come down. It's good.
Okay,
All right.
you can go first. I'll go last.
All right.
Sylvie?
I debate for a small second of throwing down the rope, but I will not.
Why do we leave it up?
It's like your super villain arc. Like, what the fuck?
Go back to the bullfrog, like, they died.
Mission
I'm
failed.
gonna say
Mission failed.
sure, yeah.
Where am I? Biatch.
You rappel down into the cavern as you all get down.
What
there.
happened?
It's the same thing.
It took you a minute to get down here.
I got nervous.
Yeah.
It's really high.
Is.
But it's not the ocean. I mean, you're more afraid of the water, so this water's very shallow,
Very shallow.
You can still drown in the shallow water.
I mean, if you just put your face down and go to sleep,
Yeah.
I guess you could.
Or if you get stuck or, get knocked unconscious while you're right there and you just...
Wiley will take care of you, don't worry.
You
kinda
just always
morbid.
look for the bad
A foot.
things.
Very morbid.
That's all you need is a foot of water. And
Probably
you'll
like
die.
5 inches is really
Probably.
small, too.
Yeah. My nose is little.
Mm-hmm.
Taking notes. I need that. I need full of water.
It's dangerous out here.
Mm.
So it's down there at the end of the tunnel.
Any
This is
magic?
it.
So, with Detect Magic going, first of all, Office Goth, speaking of magic, you got it red. You've switched to red. Oh, and then TK switched it to purple immediately.
Oh, no.
We'll leave it at red for a minute for Office Goth, and then I'll switch it over to purple for TK. And Office Goth has redeemed everyone a blessing
Thank you.
as well. So you all are blessed for a second
Is
time,
it-
except for Tim.
Okay,
You already
second
had yours,
time,
so everybody's got a second time. As you, with the magic, Detect Magic going, kind of pulsing out through this cavern, about 20 feet beyond, like towards the orb, you begin to sense transmutation magic beneath the water.
There's magic in the water.
Mm.
Transmutation magic.
That's not supposed
Put
to
my
be there.
finger down in the water and
Something has been transmuted.
Make a nature check.
Transmutified.
Mm.
it's 11 plus nature of -1, so it's a 10. But we'll use a d4. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Could be a magical item.
I mean, it's 11.
Could be a rock.
Okay.
11.
Yeah.
You smell the water. It actually has it's a little warm, for one thing, that catches you off
In
guard.
water.
But
not
as you
water.
smell it, there is a kind of a strange smell to this water.
Hello.
You want
It smells like something.
My
Like
sense
there's a
of
there's
smell
a
is very
faint bit
strong.
of rot to it. You can't quite tell what it is, but it's not pleasant.
Damn, that smells like a dead body.
anything else in this room we see?
Make a perception check.
Come on. Perception.
I want to check for
Get your
traps.
finger away
Make
from
an
my
investigation
nose.
check.
I'll also check for traps.
Investigation check as well. I was going to say, please ignore the light. It was on accident. Okay. Well, in that case, it's purple for TK.
Oh!
19 for me.
23.
Natural 1 for me.
Oh no!
Nice.
What was yours again?
19.
19?
Check for
Okay.
traps.
20, what was it?
Three.
23, okay. Wiley, you begin to look around for a moment, and then you get sidetracked because that Kuatoa has this really pretty golden bracelet on his leg. You have no idea what it is. Kind of like take it off.
Snap his leg.
Yep.
So, and then as you take a look at it, you realize that it's just gold plated, and you start like scratching at it, and it's made of something else entirely, something very soft.
I can use that.
So, with a 19, as you begin to investigate the rock, kind of looking closer, as you walk over to the edge, or you walk like get closer to where that cave, the
Good, you got off
roof
my back.
meets the water.
No, I'm just spanking you.
Wait, no, just
Need a bedroom!
You have me off.
yes.
Get off and like.
Just like you like pull your pants up.
Yeah, not my wet pants.
Begin to walk through. You realize about 20 feet in where that ceiling caves down. As you keep walking, you almost step into deep water. As you realize there's a giant drop off here. And with a 19, as you're looking, you notice as you look down this cave, like this water, where that ceiling meets the top of the water, it's probably like 40 or 50 feet deep. It's just darkness down there. So you don't find any traps necessarily, but it's definitely a steep drop off. And with a 2300 perception check, you look ahead, kind of like watching that orb, looking for any signs of anything. The cavern's probably about 20 feet wide. Like I said, it's maybe 6 inches to a foot from the top of the water to the cave top itself. As you're looking in, you watch as the top of the water just something ripples, something touches it ever so slightly.
And the ripple didn't start from our end.
No, it was somewhere in the middle.
Back. Don't move. Something in the water out there.
Does our tremor sense work at all in water?
Does not work in water. Water distorts it too much.
How far was it?
It's pretty far out there, you know. It looks like
40, 50 feet.
Yeah. I think we need to, get back towards the rope, you guess?
Take a few steps back. How far is it to the end?
About 100 feet across.
When we get down there, it's only like 6 inches tall and 20 feet across. Funnel us in, huh?
You notice the orb at the end seems to be sitting up on something, though. As you it's a little difficult to make out because it's very dark. But it looks almost like there's another pedestal, almost like another piece of shallow water, like another stone or something at the very end.
And technically, I guess it could actually open up back there. We just
Potentially,
can't
you
see.
just can't see it, yeah.
Okay. But there's something in the water, that's for sure.
So I can get to that orb and I can take one other person. And that way we don't even have to mess with the water. And I can get back.
But I mean, we'd get there and we'd just like lay flat to get to it.
We don't have to even worry about it. It's like I open a door over here and we step out a door over there.
You guys go. We'll stay on this side and act as help if you need it.
I like that plan.
I
My
think
understanding, like it's so this is a cave. There's water, and then there's a drop off, and then the orb is on the other side of like the
Yes,
drop
and the
off.
cave curls down, so there's only like a foot between the water and the stone. The ceiling of the
Like
water
a
and the ceiling of the
triangle,
cave.
like we're getting.
Yeah, like it's
Okay,
funneling in towards the water.
but the pit is like 40 feet
Like a
deep.
pit.
Were there any bones or anything else in the water in front of us? Like,
Didn't see
no?
anything.
Okay.
You saw darkness at the bottom. It does look like pure darkness, so you can't tell. You can't see the bottom. You don't see stones. You don't see anything glistening.
I can send some lights down there.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
yeah.
Dancing lights.
You send dancing lights into the water. As the lights begin to illuminate the water, at first there's this pale glow, and then you see this. As it illuminates the bottom, you notice there are masses of writhing tendril-like vines, like giant pieces of kelp that swirl around. One of them reaches up and kind of swirls around the light.
Whoa. That's kind of cool.
As the light disturbs the darkness, you see as they all begin to rise to the top. They stick up out of the top of the water, begin to tickle the bottom of the ceiling just a little bit, just kind of like gently caressing and then dripping down.
This is spooky.
Yeah, I don't want to go in that water. No. I
Yeah?
think I'd rather take the thief, if that's okay with you.
That's
I'm
fine,
gonna let
man.
him use
He's-
his
he's
thumbs to
smaller,
grab the
yeah.
thing.
I gotta go down there?
Yes. Here we go. I'm gonna cast Dimension Door and take one of
You
these.
grab one. As you appear at the other end, you realize it does indeed open up a little bit, just ever so slightly. But it's high enough to where you have a little bit of headroom, so you're not getting splinched in the inside of the wall here.
That's good.
It's a smaller cavern, probably about 10 by 10 feet, and the orb is indeed here sitting up on a small pillar.
Check
You
it for
notice
traps.
there are arcane runes etched around the pillar itself. And as you splash into the water here, you hear you see ripples around the ledge.
Distract him back over there.
Hello. Oh, just the dancing lights.
Hey,
So with the lights dancing along, as it kind of like shift and begin to shift through the water, kind of spinning around and doing a little dancing lights. Indeed, you do watch as on the little ledge of rock, this shallow water that you're standing in, you watch as these tendrils and then whip back into the water and head back towards her lights.
Thank you, Sylvie.
You're welcome. Hurry up.
Drying. What's up?
You wanna? How far away are we from this pedestal?
Right next to it. It's a 10 by 10 foot area.
We're quite close.
All right, I'm just gonna do it.
You gonna grab it?
I know something's gonna happen, but you're gonna have to pull me through immediately. All right, we're gonna have to do it at the same time. All right?
Okay.
Because we don't have. Wait, you have magic.
I have magic.
Yeah, but that's not gonna help us this close.
I mean, I can maybe make a little dude who could grab it.
Oh, you did say you wanted to look for traps, right? Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh, yeah.
Look
Yes,
around.
yes.
Now, did that weed kelp tentacle things, did it look like it was able to stretch further than just from where it was on the bottom of the top of the roof? Like, in other words, it looked like it actually come out towards us if she brought the lights.
Potentially.
You want to bring the lights just a little bit this way and see how long that stuff
What?
goes?
What?
Well, to see if they can, like, reach us.
I don't want to get caught by the kelp, the seaweed.
Okay, I mean, I'm just afraid they're going to do something and it's going to, like, start the attack, and I don't want to have to worry about getting pulled into
I'll
the...
slowly coerce it, but if it gets too close, I'm pushing you.
I will kill you to save myself.
I didn't want to come here.
Be very careful what you push, and you might have something repel you. You know, I hadn't gone today.
I really wouldn't do that. I'm just scared.
Okay, it'll be all right. I promise you. I mean, we're not gonna drown in the water like you said. It was.
I don't believe you, but
I'm not planning to drown in this foot of water.
You pull the lights back.
just a little bit, like just a little bit.
You see those little tendrils of kelp, like, just swinging through the lights, kind of just trying to get a hold of it. As you slowly pull it back into the shallows, you watch as the water on that shallow water just kind of... You can see as they're still trying to get the lights, they're getting closer. You end it.
And then I'll send it back out further.
Yeah, I guess they can get us anywhere.
Yeah. I feel like if I threw a seed down into the pit, would it level up?
You have no idea. You can certainly try.
Contingency plan.
Lock them in the cave with the ginger. Is that the contingency plan that I just heard?
Consider
You shook the box. You almost cut the rope.
It's got some demons looking.
14.
14?
10.
14 and 10? Mm-hmm. There's definitely some runes etched in here. You can't quite make out what it is, but what you do find...
What about...
since they're arcane runes in nature, you're not entirely sure that it's not like a written language as much as they are in engaging power.
Mm-hmm.
Which tells you one thing: the fact that you can't read it even with the helm. Wait, you have the helm, don't you?
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
got it.
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Should I give it back?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't attune to it.
Oh yeah,
fast
that's
enough.
right. But since you can't understand it, you know that means that there's something arcane etched into this pillar because you can't read the language itself. That means you already know that something hinky's going on here. But you do notice with a 14, as you look around the front, one of those glyphs looks a little bit deeper than the rest. As you take a look at it, it looks like a keyhole. Like there's a key that's supposed to go in.
Find anything?
Yeah, that little spot looks like a keyhole. You see that? Where it's like a little bit more indented there.
I think you're right. You didn't see any keys, did you?
No, it's probably
Want to
at the
look
bottom
around
of
this
that pit.
little outcropping or whatever this is for a key?
All right, make an investigation check.
Was there a key on the priest?
That's a good question.
How far away are they from us?
About 100, 120 feet roughly.
Okay. Did you find anything?
A keyhole.
Anything else? Any magic?
A lot of runes.
On.
A pedestal.
Well, I think I'm close enough. I can dispel it if we want to.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You can look for the key first.
What was it?
19.
19. You look around the bottom, kind of looking on the stone. It's a very small room. You look around the walls, the ceiling. No key.
No key.
Okay, you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna focus on the pedestal, if I can see it,
Okay.
and I will cast Dispel Magic on the pedestal.
You all feel, you watch the water kind of ripples as she casts spell magic. There's a. You watch as some of the rooms light up. The orange orb that's shining on top, the orange fades. As the illusion vanishes, and you find it is but a simple stone, carved into a nice, smooth sphere.
It's not the real orb.
It's not the real orb.
Well, that was good. We learned something.
Yep.
Okay, do we have to go down into the kelp?
That's probably where the riches are.
Yeah, probably. Oh.
Teach me.
Yes.
Gosh, I almost wouldn't make slap you in like game and real life. It's almost like it was just too.
Colin says Sylvie has switched from fire to mayhem.
You need to be
Alright.
protected. Do you have all state?
Mayhem.
Like me.
Sylvie is Allstate's new mascot.
Do you have something?
Actually, technically speaking, with the amount of property damage you've done, that's a great
You're an
point.
We should
inside, yeah.
start an insurance company.
Yeah.
So,
Collapse?
like I said, it seems as though that this orb was an illusion. The keyhole still remains. You can still see that it's still that it's there. That was not illusory, but the orb definitely was.
So the keyhole
Gotta find the key.
still
What
here.
do you think it opened?
Gotta find a key. Listen to her. Lockpick.
Make yourself check. Or sleight of hand check.
Never like a magic.
Magic users.
Magic users.
Listen, you would have got without the magic users.
That was good.
Nerves getting to you.
Alright. 16.
16. Okay. Oh, there it is. You hear something behind you. Tim, Sylvie, you hear.
No?
As you look around, you see there are plugs of rock in the wall, and water begins to rush in and fill the cavern quickly.
Dimension door back to Sylvie and Tim. And I am running towards the rope ladder.
And I need everybody to make athletics checks for me.
Okay, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Oh shit! There we go. How about how much? No, you just rolled. How about you? Come on. Oh, phew, okay. What type of checks? It was athletics, acrobatics. What?
Athletics.
22.
22.
Go, Sylvie, go.
Yeah, 4.
I used both of my blessings, 15.
15.
18 with one
18.
blessing.
All right. So back, you grab Wiley. You teleport back across the tunnel. The two of you kind of land on the shallow water. These two are. The water is blasting out of the sides and is filling quickly. As you turn around, the tunnel is already filled to the ceiling, as it seems like it is triggered some sort of trap and is filling the entirety of this chamber. You rush back towards the rope. You all begin to climb. There's one rope. Who's going first?
I was pushing Sylvie.
So you're pushing Sylvie. So Sylvie, Tim's kind of pushing up behind you. Wiley, you jump onto the rope behind them. Bag, you're running behind. Then you all hear Bag. As you grab hold of the rope, a blast of water comes surging out from a crack nearby.
Misty, step
It
to us!
pushes you back, and then you go tumbling into the water.
Misty step up to the top of the rope.
You feel, as you hit the water, right as you're casting Misty Step, you feel something wrap around your ankle. And you teleport up to the top. Come on, hurry up! As the rest of you quickly climbing the rope as fast as you can, the water in this cave filling, but you do manage to make it to the top.
What happened?
I picked the keyhole, and it triggered something.
It was a trap.
I guess you say
I
you
wonder
didn't
if
really.
the orb's actually somewhere else on the island. It's not there.
You notice as you look back, the water fills up about 20 feet up the tunnel. It doesn't fill up the entirety of the cavern, then it finally stops.
It's gonna have to drain sometime, you think? Wait it out.
Yeah, maybe. It depends on where it came from and where it might drain. If anywhere. Could have just filled it up pretty good.
You think the treasure's there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Well, no, the treasure's not there. We know the treasure's where the door was. We just need the orb.
Oh, we need the
for
orb. We need
door.
3 orbs. Yeah.
Yeah.
don't know. This
So-
treasure, yeah.
So the orb probably maybe I don't know.
Yeah, the orb could be somewhere else.
Yeah.
It was an illusion.
That's what it makes you think it was near, but
Yeah.
it could be.
Why would they send us on a death trap?
Well, they wanted to kill us to begin
Yeah.
with, to eat us.
But they wanted us to succeed.
They wanted us to come back so they
Yeah.
could boil us. That's true.
Well, maybe they don't know.
Yeah, they sent somebody. Everybody they sent down there died.
They did.
So.
I'm gonna sit down and create my stagehand.
Oh, all right. So, for the first time ever, the three of you watch as Bag takes a seat. He focuses
do?
for a moment. He begins to conjure a few gestures, and then there is this. He begins to blur, and then another bag steps out
No,
from him.
I don't. I hate it here.
And now, that's when we're gonna take a quick break.
Fuck this shit!
I got him.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Triple Dub says, hello, chaotic crew. Oh, it is. It is not disappointing, Triple Dub. It never does. Oh, man. So, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back in about 10 minutes, so stick around, hang out with us. We're going to hit the restroom, make some seconds, make some more drinks, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll see y'all soon.
See you soon.
See you soon.
And we're back. So TK said, thoughts on snack time candles? What about buttered popcorn? We actually do. We have found a buttered popcorn oil. It's pretty good, and a salted caramel popcorn too. I think.
Oh wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We'd have to do some tweaks to it though, because I think that one didn't do great in the candle. It's gonna need to be adjusted.
Make me want to eat it.
Add some notes of cinnamon.
And then Hollow said maybe we do a series of candles, one for each kind of snack. That might take some time, because that takes a while. It takes a while to cook up these candles. We could probably come up with one or two between now and Christmas. I don't know if I can come up with a whole series. It actually,
The tricky part is testing them,
yeah, it takes a while.
making sure they actually have a good hot throw.
If anybody tells you that making candles is easy, they're lying.
They're
They're
lying.
lying through their teeth. Because it took us a year to get a candle that actually had a hot throw.
That actually
Wow.
you could smell.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A lot of science that goes into it.
I forgot to go to the bathroom and smell that candle.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
so
that'd be
good in
fine.
a martini.
All right, guys. With that, let us jump back into tonight's
They're
session.
good.
I
They're
would
even
like to note that
right now they've been open for a little while, so they're not as crisp as they normally are. But when you first open the jar, they're so
the
good.
mazzettas, not the mazzettas. I mean the olives with the garlic.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Mazzata
Yeah, right.
Good.
Yeah, we can't afford that. We can't afford that trademark.
That's good. That would really be
They're so
good in
crunchy.
They're good. We just
that dirty
we eat them
martini.
up, dude. We eat them up. Just pop them like candy.
Yeah.
Corporal Birkin,
just
first
so
of all, Hollow
crunchy.
says one bag too many, and Corporal Birkin followed it up with saying, "This is epic." Oh, you have no idea. This is bag's level 10 feature, and this is the thespian feature. It's gonna be a lot of fun. TK says, "I'll volunteer to test all the candles." So, with that, let's jump back in as bag becomes bags. As there's. And then there is a separate bag that steps out.
What?
Whoa.
What happened?
Which
What
one
did
is
you do?
who's who?
Hello, handsome fella.
That could be either one of them.
Maybe he can just like himself for once.
Guys, it's me. And then the other one's gonna say, guys, it's me.
Tell me something only Bag would know.
I hate this.
You have thumbs.
That's right.
Which one said that?
Wiley.
It's clear to see you have thumbs.
You have tried to kill us. Multiple times.
That's the real one.
So,
All right.
when did you learn this, and why?
Yeah, what do you do with the other?
It's pretty cool. I can send this guy going under the bottom of the water and look for the little orb for us. I can see through his eyes, but you guys gotta watch me and take care of me
Oh, okay.
up here, so I don't get hurt.
Want to hide in a bush or
Mine's
something?
extra needy.
Yes. I'm just gonna sit right here.
Oh.
Okay.
You got a blanket?
No, it's on this ship.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Thank y'all.
My devil's gonna walk up to the edge, jump up and spin around and wave. Whoop.
You watch as it walks over. I mean, it looks exactly like Bag. It is complete. It looks corporeal. It does not look like an illusion, like what it usually does. It looks real. It speaks. It looks like him.
I'm glad I can dispel magic.
Yeah, that's uncanny.
Yeah,
It
I
turns
think
around
we
and-
just gotta do is that.
Nothing
Jumps into the water.
Does it have to take the enhanced illusion aspect of this, or can it stay?
Well, it's still an illusion. It's just that with enhanced illusion, it feels real to something that touches it. So it's gonna hold up longer that way. It's a good thing.
Okay.
So it's only if it takes damage that it's dispelled.
Looking through his eyes and swimming down to the bottom.
So the bag is you guys you're looking at Bag and then you watch as his eyes just glaze over with a haze. And then
Can you hear us, you think, guys?
I don't know.
think he can hear us.
as it
Can you hear
begins
us?
to swim,
You see anything? Hello?
you get no response.
Tickle nose, tickle his nose.
I'm gonna braid his fur.
As you begin to braid his fur, you do feel something tugging at the back of your shoulders.
What are you doing?
Braiding your fur.
I can't hear you.
She doesn't stop. As the bag number 2, baguette, if you will, begins to dive deeper. As you're watching through its eyes, you see the kelp begin to whip up, kind of like trying to grab a hold of your illusion, unable to do so. As it gets almost frustrated, as if a plant could get frustrated, just trying to grab it. It doesn't seem to be doing any damage, which tells you that it can't hurt something. It doesn't have enough force to actually break through your magic, which is odd. So as you see as bits of it begin to tear off here and there, you just continue to swim down deeper. Make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Perception. That's not
Can I guide him in this instance or no?
Yes, you could. This is using his senses.
Okay.
So, as you're braiding his fur, you feel this course of energy. Pour through you. You're guided. Hollow says it seems like an unseen servant with a bag suit on. More or less, actually.
Yeah.
Very similar. Except you can do a lot more with it. I'm really dreading creating this, I'm not gonna lie.
It's the scene,
When he gets
sir.
back to his city, I'm in trouble.
15.
15. With 15, as you dive deeper,
Use both my blessings.
you do use both your blessings. Alright, take those off.
How long does it last?
An hour.
An hour until it takes damage. So
I'm getting a lot of trouble now.
Dead.
it's
out
you
of
swim down and
Yes,
you look
you
around.
can.
It's dark. The kelp has kind of been impeding on your vision. There's a lot of kelp in here. What's strange though is that you know that they talk about Kuatoa trying to come through. You don't see a single bone, not a single fish. At the bottom of the fissure here, you notice there is a pale red glow at the very bottom of the cavern. And as you swim over it, you notice it's coming from a hole. All the kelp is extending up and out of this large hole.
Does it look like a mouth?
With a 15, as you look into it, it doesn't look like a mouth. It looks like a... I mean, the kelp is all pulling it somewhere, and it kind of, the tunnel kind of disappears, but you can see the kelp riding around the edges of this cavern wall. As you take a look, it looks like a stone at the bottom, some kind of stone, something. There's something down there. You just can't quite make out what it is. It's just a very pale red glow. The kelp is just shifting, kind of blocking your view.
I'm going for it.
It begins to swim down until finally it gets to a point. All the kelp converges in, and then suddenly you're not swimming anymore. You're falling. As your baguette begins to fall out, you spin around and you look upwards. The water ends. It's like magically held up by something. And you see this kelp turn into this giant plant, these vines that curl around the interior of this large cavern. As you spin down, you're dropping some 30 feet down. You see a pile of bones nearby. You see most of them splintered and into pieces. You see splintered weapons. You see broken shields, pieces of armor. You see a tunnel, and then takes damage from the fall. And
So I can't
vanishes.
misty step with him. Only I'm wearing the
only
Kuku
you.
mist. Damn.
However, you know that kelp leads into some sort of cavern. The red glow was emanating from that tunnel that you could see.
There's air pocket down the bottom at the base of all this kelp. And then there's a tunnel, and there's like a pale red glow, kind of maybe like the orb. That might be where it is. And there were a lot of bones. A lot of bones. A lot of bones down there.
How do we get out?
I don't know.
Like, say we go down there. How do we get out?
How did you get through the bottom?
There was a hole, and I went into the hole, and then the water stopped, and then it was just air, and it was like a 30-foot fall.
So there's air.
Do you think there's
Under
maybe
the
an
water.
exit somewhere else?
There was a tunnel down there. So I would guess that leads somewhere out.
It means we gotta go through the kelp.
You
Yes.
think that the kelp would hurt us?
It did not end my illusion. So, no. I think it might grab us.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay.
I don't know. The hole was like right in the middle of all of it.
And then,
Yeah.
so then you fell through, and then you landed and you got hurt.
Oof.
So boom. So we got to go and not fall. How far did you fall?
Like 30 feet.
That's not too far. We can survive.
Mm-hmm.
But what's down there?
We don't know. We just have to hope that whatever we need is down there. It probably is. If there was an illusion there,
It's hiding something.
yeah.
Must be good. This is 2 illusions so far. We got Let's see. There's got to be something worthwhile doing here. Let's see. What if I do?
As you're all
really?
standing here, you do feel this faint rumbling as the island shakes ever so slightly. The rocks around you.
Is that you?
No,
No,
I
it's
thought
a
it was you.
volcano.
Huh?
The island is alive.
Yeah, the volcano, they talked about it.
I wasn't listening to them. I was running away with an astral.
You did so good, too.
Thank you.
Any rocks out here?
Yeah,
Lots of
rocks everywhere.
I don't know what to do, guys.
I don't either.
We can go down there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's probably a way out, you
Yeah.
know?
If there's a way in, there's a way
There's a
out.
way out, definitely, yeah.
Of course.
Like last time there was a lever, and the lever stopped all the traps.
Mm-hmm. And you two can dig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not through solid rock, but, you know.
Yeah, yeah. But this is sand, right? Or is it not?
Was it sand or was it rock?
It was rock.
Yeah, it's rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat this little snack real fast. Let you guys decide.
Yeah,
what
yeah. I say we send Tim down there. Yeah.
Nobody
By
hear me.
himself?
No. You can follow.
No. I don't want to be here. So if I'm going last.
Okay.
This was not my plan. I'll get on the boat right now and I will go home.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't care about the gold.
No threats.
Well, we need
We're in
the-
it together.
it's not-
We're in it.
What about the
what I
orbs? I mean, the orbs are magic somehow.
Tell me what
we
I'm
have
gonna
to-
get.
We're so close. We need one more orb.
Yeah, and they got to do something besides just.
Yeah,
you know.
Tim. So you go down first.
Okay.
I'm right behind you.
Mm-hmm.
I know you always got my back.
Yeah, I always got your back.
I will search around for a rock the size of like a basketball to Tim.
Okay. Yeah, it
Tim, where'd you
shouldn't
buy
take you too
that?
long.
Give me one.
Alright, I'll find another one.
Pulling them up the whole time we've been standing here.
Just finding random like oysters all around the beach and just picking them up and eating them.
I'm gonna dig. Let me know when you guys are ready.
All right, so it doesn't take you too long to find a pretty decent sized stone. What are you gonna do with it?
What are you gonna do with that?
Sink to the bottom real fast.
That was my idea.
You're gonna tie a rock to yourself, knowing that there's an air pocket that drops down.
I'm going to hold it till I get to the bottom, and I'm going to let go. That's going to get me through the kelp quick. I don't like it touching me, you know.
It's gonna
Gotta
touch
keep
you
my
regardless.
fur.
Tim. You're gonna have
What?
to come to terms with that.
It was also like out a little bit, so you don't want to drop straight down.
No, I will drop the rock. I will climb down.
No,
Wait a
I think
minute.
you-
The
I think
the
you-
water's still up there.
Yep.
He has a plan.
Well, I just can jump in the water and I'll sink with the rock. Then I run to the next part and I
Use
drop.
the rock
Perfect.
to yeah. I
Do
like
you
that works.
I like it.
know roughly how far it was from here to there?
It was about the center of the cavern. So like if you drop down, it's about 50 feet ahead of you, roughly.
Okay,
It's good distance.
let's tie some rope together.
So you can pull me out.
Yeah.
Thought we were all going down with him.
Well, when I get
Well,
to the other
yeah,
side, I'll
but-
tug on the rope and then y'all
right.
can come.
Exactly, and then we could just hold on to the rope, and then we have a way to get out.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Thank you.
Take the rope that's already tied to the thing and start pulling it up.
Pulling it up, you kind of like as you're pulling, the kelp is also pulling at it. Kind of
Is it strong?
make a strength check for me.
Oh shit.
Let's find out.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. Strength.
It'll be athletics.
Okay, athletics. Same thing. 12.
12. Back as you gotta pull at the rope, you get it about like 5 feet up, and as it's sliding through, you can see the kelp at the bottom begin to wrap around it and just pull back on it. It's incredibly strong.
Oh, that stuff's gonna yank you.
I thought you said it didn't do anything to
It
you.
didn't do anything. It's not gonna hurt you, but it's gonna hold you. It's quite strong.
Why didn't it hold your other you?
I went through it, I guess.
I don't know if I want to go first.
That's fair.
Y'all got another plan in the back of your head somewhere.
I mean, we can dig around the kelp.
What does that
No, we
mean?
can't. It's stone.
Solid rock.
Yeah,
Why is she
solid
sticking
rock.
her finger on her nose?
Not it.
What is that?
I don't.
You gotta go first. Text the suck.
I didn't ever play this game growing up.
Yeah, but you just lost it.
Yep. Sharks
Don't
are
worry, I
swimming.
said I'll be right
Sucks to be me.
behind. I'll be right behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have hour behind me, but you behind me. Okay.
Right behind. I'll
Alright,
be the
so-
second one down.
All right. So okay.
Start tying my rope to the other rope.
All right.
So now we got 100 feet of rope, huh?
Yep.
All right. So
Just so that I don't so I don't lose this
Hey,
rope.
Guidance.
What?
I just had an idea.
We'll buy some more rope if you need it.
No, I don't want to lose my hand on the rope, so I got another idea. But tell me yours first. Maybe it's better than mine.
Yeah. So, how did these things react to stuff it could feel? Like, could you stealth around these tendrils?
Probably. I
Oh,
don't know,
you're
but
gonna
they
go
went up to
first.
light so they can like
Mayhaps.
see
So, if I were to stealth,
stuff.
could you cast fly on me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you fly in the
Yeah.
water?
And I could. I don't know how that works.
it doesn't.
It doesn't? Well, that was a good idea.
Okay.
Last
Okay.
time.
Okay, so back to plan. Okay.
Back to plan.
Fine.
Yeah.
So I'm going
If you
to
were
look
flying in
in my.
water, you'd be swimming.
That's
I'm going to.
very true.
I've got 2 flasks and 2 vials and some manacles.
All right.
So I'm gonna take one manacle and put it on my arm.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the other one and put it around the rope, so like I can't really easily
Oh,
lose
okay.
the rope.
I see.
And I'll be able to slide down. And I'm gonna take my flask and I will put some air in it.
Smart.
Okay.
Smart.
All right.
I don't like this face you're making.
I'm just listening.
Yeah,
Listening to
yeah,
ideas.
yeah. He's listening to me make a dumb plan.
No, that's smart. I was
Okay.
thinking the same thing.
So,
actually.
Don't forget
and
your
I will
blanket.
cap my flask.
Okay.
Tim and handcuffs. Oh, I know why.
I can write a book for you.
He's the oldest, so these things have been working for him for a long time.
I will.
He's got access to a lot of chains and leather as captain of the guard. So,
That's true.
I will take the flask and put it in my pocket.
okay.
I will grab this
Rock.
rock
Okay.
as I'm holding on to the. This is such a stupid plan. As I'm holding on to the.
Just my work.
And all right, guys, here it goes. Nobody told me not to go. All right.
All right, I'm coming with you. I'm gonna run and jump and grab onto his back.
Tim, as you go to and when I say that you waddle, I mean this is the most awkward looking thing that a skunk can ever do. You got a big boulder in one hand, he's like grabbing onto this rope with the manacles in the other, and he's just wobbling forward, and then all of a sudden as you're about to get to the edge, Bag leaps and jumps onto you and topples you forward. You go flying down. As you splash into the water, the stone carries you almost to the bottom. All the kelp begins to curl around you, and you make an athletics check for me.
When he goes down there, can I try to do dancing lights up here to distract him a little bit? To aid?
Sure, you may.
Okay.
With dancing lights happening, you have advantage on this check, Tim, as dancing lights begin to dance around the top of the water.
Not you.
One better.
Okay. And I'll add one of these just to be. No, I'm not gonna add it. I got a
Office Goth has just redeemed another gift for Tim. You have blessed it for the third time, Tim.
Oh, a third time?
A third.
I guess I'd use one of my D4s to roll. Okay. That's a, I might need these when we get to the bottom. That's a 23.
23? Tim. Bag, as you grab onto the back of Tim, he drops to the bottom. As soon as he hits the bottom of the cavern, he lets go of the stone. And so do you just try and carry it with you?
How close are we to the thing?
About 50 feet.
I'll be kicking my feet behind us too, trying to propel us through the water.
As the kelp grabs around, your ankles, you pull up from it, and grabs you by the shoulders, you rip out of it, and begin to walk your way forward. You can see at the bottom you're at the bottom of the cave right now, and you can see where the drop off is. You wander forward another 20 feet, and you two from up top, you see the rope just it's just running like crazy, just bouncing up and down. As you drop down another 40 feet,
We should have never left him alone.
something soft and icky, it's slimy as it begins to writhe beneath your paws. The kelp reaches up trying to grab a hold of you, but with a 23, you break through it and begin to walk forward. You can see the pale red glow ahead of you. As you Bag, you are impressed.
I was about to say, I'm messaging him saying, keep it up!
As he's pulling away. It is truly like, if you ever watched a running back burst through like a full offensive line or defensive line, that's what this looks like. Is you just busting through the defensive line, just pushing through, all the kelp grabbing hold of you, and you just rip away from it until you get to that hole with the red. You drop so fast. The kelp writhing against your face. Kind of pushing against you. It almost constricts like some sort of esophagus or orifice kind of like pulling against you. And then there's this... As you come splashing out, you should make a dexterity saving throw. As the stone is weighing you down, the floor is coming very quickly. As you burst into this cavern, you also need to make a dex save. Oh, you missed a save.
Plus 2. Can I use a D4?
And I'm
one of my
gonna go and
blessings?
try to catch Tim. This is what I'm gonna do.
Alright, so go and make an athletics check for me.
Alright, my dexterity saving throw is a... Yeah, it probably ain't gonna matter. How many blessings can I use?
All of them.
All of them.
If you
Okay.
want to.
Alright,
Nice.
that's a
What was my
3 plus 2, that's a
That's
5.
Athletics.
Plus
Dirty 20.
a
Dirty
2, 7. Plus 3 is 10. Plus 1 is 11.
11.
Yeah.
And a dirty 20. So, Tim, the ground's coming very quickly. You realize this stone is going to hinder you. The manacles are making it very difficult for you to pull through. As you quickly try to turn loose, the stone crashes into the floor. As you go tumbling down, Bag, you reach up, you dive, and you catch him, and the two of you tuck and roll. You are going to take a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be as much as it would have been because he saved you. You're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, Tim. As the two of you go, you kind of like, he grabs you and rolls with you, but you do kind of smack and bounce off the ground a little bit as Bag teleports down. As the stone, it echoes out.
I think we just woke him because we need to
You hear
hide.
that rumbling yet again, and as the stone echoes, you hear this. You hear footsteps
Hide behind the
that
pile of
shake
bones.
the cavern. You
Hide in the pile of bones. Actually.
Yeah.
She did Gwen Stacy.
I need both of you to make stealth checks for me. The two of you watching, the rope is just just bouncing around and then finally just settles.
Are they dead?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Natural one.
Oh no, they might be. 16.
Natural 1 on the 16. Okay. So there's a giant pile of bones nearby. As you rush over, you try to dive into them. Tim, you slide around behind. There's like a large stalagmite kind of jutting up next to one of them. You quickly tuck behind it. You watch his back dives into the bones, and then you hear. Coming out of that tunnel to the right, you see this large shadow. You see necks. 2, 3, 4, 5 necks. Draconic-like heads at the end of them as they peer around the corner like giant serpents twisting around, looking. And then you see the feet. All of these serpentine necks are connected to a singular body, as there is this massive hydra in this cavern.
What?
You see as it the tongues begin to search out as it looks around. You see as it takes a step towards that large stone that you brought with you that's in the floor right now. One of the necks kind of, and then the others look around. One looks up towards the large orifice, and one turns towards the pile of bones, where you see something shining in the middle. You see this bit of gold shining. His bag is not hidden at all. The bones, there's not enough density to it. And there's bits of gold, and then
I cast fear.
you cast fear?
Yeah.
All right. What kind of save is that?
Wisdom?
We don't know what's down there.
Well, I was gonna take a photo of this.
Oh. Which kind? You need a bigger?
But my phone is acting up. It's a natural 1.
Holy shit.
It's a natural 1.
Those were just coins sitting on that pile. They're in the bag.
As you notice one of the heads, it begins, the tongue kind of, you quickly cast the cone as it surrounds the creature. It pulls back. Those of you up top, you hear rumbling as it tumbles back. This creature stands some 25 to 30 feet tall as it slams into the stone and just quickly begins to back down the tunnel from whence it came. What are the two of you gonna do?
Is it like it's far enough out of earsight? I don't know how much it hears.
Tim can't make that rumble, can he? I mean, if he lets out a big one.
Yeah. And he likes to match.
And I want to say thanks to Office Coffee, you've all been blessed yet again.
Thank you.
Been saving my butt tonight.
Being that you were hidden a little better, you saw as Bag quickly cast a spell. There was this dark energy that pulled out from the bones surrounding the creature. You did notice something odd. You saw around the base of the necks there were these large golden collars, chains dangling from them. And then as it begins to curl back into the tunnel from where it came, running from the fear.
Do I know what this creature is?
Make a history check.
So the whole room again, it's like a room we fell in with only one tunnel.
Yep, there's a tunnel in and out, and then there's the orifice in which you fell from.
Did you say hole and not orifice?
Orifice.
18.
I could, yes.
You could, but you're not.
It means a hole in which things enter or exit.
You could use the Baldur's Gate 3 one.
Yeah, there's space.
No, come on, no. Don't go there. No.
But you see, as you look around, you notice the side of this room is filled with these strange plants, these large roots that kind of dig into the earth and then curl up and enter into the hole in which you fell out of. The water is held up by something almost magical. What was your
18.
18? You have heard in your travels, you've heard stories of creatures from long ago, various monsters. This one resembles something called a hydra, which is a multiple-headed creature with an 18. You remember adventurers, seekers of old, tell that these things are rare, incredibly hard to come across, but when you do, you cannot cut off the heads. For every head you cut off, another will grow in its place.
I'm gonna message back to the surface. Say, does this make Wiley's very crude drawing make sense?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you remember his little crew drawing had a bunch of little lines that looked like almost like chicken heads at the top of each one of them. Yeah, no, this is making sense. But what you remember is that this creature stood atop the pile of gold.
Yeah, I message up and say, Hydra, it was a Hydra. Wiley, it was a Hydra. That was what you were trying to draw. It's got a lot of heads. You guys gotta come down here now.
Do I know what a hydra is?
Make a history check.
Natural one.
No, you have no idea.
He's not talking about a hydra or something.
What, he's talking to you?
Yeah, in my head.
Oh.
Yeah, he's messaging me. He said something about a hydra, come down quick.
What's that hydra?
I don't know what a hydra is. You sound panicked.
Do I know what a hydra is?
Make a history check.
15.
15? You would know about as much as Bag does. You've read a lot of books. You remember reading books from adventurers and seekers.
There's one of my adventure books. There's a hydra in there. Well, they had to fight it before they did the that.
Adventure books.
Yes. I remember what it is. That's bad news. There's one down there.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Is he lying?
It didn't sound like he was lying. He sounded like he was panicking.
You know he's an actor.
Tell Sylvie I am not lying.
He came again and he said he's not lying. He wanted to make that clear.
Okay. I don't want to go down there. Okay.
If they're in trouble though, we gotta help. Yeah. I'll go first.
Okay. Yeah,
I
wait,
go-
no, let's just go together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Onto the rope.
Okay.
And I'll try and send the dancing lights away to help. Oh,
No.
I don't want to do this.
So, with dancing lights going, kind of like flickering, dancing around you guys as you slide down the rope, I need you both to make athletics checks with advantage as the kelp tries to grab hold of you, but the dancing lights are keeping it away.
Knowing my spell requires that this thing keep me in eyesight, I want to try to move so that it can still see
Kind
me.
of keeping,
Yeah.
so you move around the corner. So as you realize, as you kind of dance around, you see, as you round the tunnel, you can see as it's backed up some 50 or 60 feet. As you continue the fear going, and watch as it disappears. You can see there is a vibrant red glow coming from somewhere down this tunnel as it curls around and disappears out of sight.
Damn.
Several
what are you doing?
hundred feet back.
It has to keep seeing me, or else it can.
Do you
drop
want to
my
keep
spell
following it?
again.
It's about 200 feet away from you.
I don't want to keep following it.
Alright.
No.
So,
I'm gonna wait right here.
two of you,
17.
17?
25.
25 and a
Wow.
17.
What?
Oh,
As you
26.
both slide down, you begin to fight through the kelp, kind of pushing through as you swim, kicking it off of you as it grabs around your tails and your feet and your paws,
Get off.
trying to get a hold of you. As you get close to the hole, as you swim down, you look down, you can see the hole that they dropped down into. You can see the pale red glow. You can see the rope as you continue to try and follow it. Sylvie, right at the very end, you feel as the kelp kind of grabs a hold of you and just
Whoa.
yanks you down. Wiley, as you're swimming ahead, you just watch. As Sylvie gets yanked, pulled forward, the two of you watch as the kelp, the vines on the side of the room, two of them kind of begin to grow taut. and then Sylvie just comes falling out. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Can
Tim,
I
catch her,
Yeah,
catch her,
can we
catch her.
find?
thorn whip to try and help myself to like attach to the cow?
Make an attack roll. Make a athletics check for me.
17.
Okay.
Did you see John the Jersey Devils?
17.
John Drews Devil says, better late than never. Now, what's this about Tim getting in someone's key cavern? It's just that.
Yeah.
And then Hollow recommended crack.
I like orifice. That's the word I'm going to use. I'm going to continue to use what I use in my notes. It's the word I'm going to continue to use. What was your athletics check, Tim?
17.
17, thank you.
So 17 and a 17. So the vine whip kind of grabs hold of some of the vines, slowing your fall, and then Tim kind of leaps up and grabs hold of you and slides to a halt.
Thanks, Tim.
You want?
Yeah. Where's this hydrant
And
thing?
then, Wiley, you burst out. What are you going to do to try and...
The rope is still there, right?
Rope is still there.
Grabbing the rope.
Grab the rope.
Yeah.
Make an athletics check with advantage.
17 plus 7.
You drop to the bottom.
Hey guys.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Where's the Hydra?
It's around that corner, way down that thing.
Did you find the orb?
No, but I remember your drawing, and this thing was standing on the pile of gold.
Hydra, multiple heads
Squiggly
I mean, it was like
Really
7
loud.
of them, wasn't it?
from a body.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be the pile of gold.
Okay. Body.
Uh,
No. I think it's around the corner.
Oh,
The Hydra
okay.
went,
Well,
yeah.
let's go get it.
do we feel like wherever that entrance was for the 3 orbs, it kind of meets around? Like, would it make sense?
Make a survival check.
19.
19. As you gauge where you entered into this cavern, how far in you've come, the way that the tunnel was kind of pulled inwards, you look ahead of you. As you take a look down the end, you notice at the very end of that tunnel where he's pointed where the Hydra went, it looks like there's a stairway that curls and leads upwards to the left. It could very well be the interior of that door.
They're gonna let this thing out.
Hmm?
The Kuatoa? They wanted the 3 orbs.
Yeah.
They're gonna let this freaking thing out.
You hear something yelling, screeching from deeper within. Everything crumbles
If we
once
want
more.
the gold, we're gonna have to fight this thing.
I got an idea.
You
Before
could just leave.
I was wondering too.
but with the thing.
thing?
With what?
What thing?
Hey, put it to sleep.
What,
Like,
what?
put it down, like kill it?
Yeah!
No, not yet. Not yet.
What y'all talking about?
Why don't we just
Killing
sneak
a
past
Hydra, I
it?
think? Why don't we
Just
wait?
what?
You can
Sneak
sneak
past
past it.
it.
Have you met me?
Yeah, you got the pass without a train.
Yeah, but it's got a lot of heads.
Okay.
We can try. Is it dark in here?
How's it
It's
sight?
dark in here,
Speaking
right?
of its heads,
pretty
don't
dark.
cut
Well,
its head off.
Actually, surprisingly, it's not as dark as you would expect. There is a pale red glow that seems to illuminate the entirety of this cavern. It's very faint. It's considered dim light.
Do we see a source?
It seems to be coming from the direction that Hydra went. You do notice as you look about, though, there is a large pool of water to the left-hand side. You notice as now that you've taken a moment to settle in, across from the pile of bones to the left, you look and you notice there's this almost sculpted piece of like pool. The earth is pulled up around and kind of curled around into this little outcropping. Dripping from all of those vines is water that drips down and just fills it. It looks almost like a trough.
Go look in there.
Is that where it gets
Take
its
a look.
fresh
It's,
water?
it's full of water. You look down and you notice there's a couple of bones here and there. The plant, whatever this is not entering into this water.
Did it have a smell?
Drinking water for this Hydra?
As you make a nature check for me.
Salty.
Nature 21.
21. It doesn't smell strange. It's completely fresh.
It's fresh water.
Oh, I'm so thirsty. Chugging it.
Start drinking it.
So is it for this Hydra to drink?
Yeah,
Probably.
probably, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace. Try and sneak.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet.
You can make an illusion of something for it to follow.
You can too.
I can too.
You can make a couple of illusions.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case.
If it comes down to it.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to stick to the shadows.
Yeah. I am the shadows.
I'm just waiting for it.
Okay.
All right.
This is getting
So
horribly wrong.
you're gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
I'm gonna sneak past this Hydra. No worries. No worries.
As the shadows and silence pull around you, you're casting. What are you doing?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Wiley.
Nothing yet?
All right. So as the shadows pull around you, you all begin to make your way deeper into the cavern. I need you all to make stealth checks for me.
I'm like right behind Sylvie, like I'm like holding on to her.
You hear deeper within you the snarling, the growling. Then you feel as it breaks from your hold of it, like completely.
Plus 10, right? Okay.
Sylvie.
23.
23.
24.
32.
Ooh, all right.
Thank you. Thanks for bringing up the class.
You know. It's my best subject.
You broke our curve. You asshole.
As you quietly shift down the hall, quickly, quietly, you make your way down to the end of the tunnel here. You notice you come to a stairwell, this grand stairway. The tunnel was carved out around it. It's about 20 to 25 feet across. You look to the left and it continues upwards, disappearing, kind of spiraling further up the island. To the right, it continues down, and you can see where it opens up into a large cavern below. As you sneak down onto this large pillar. As you look over the edge, the stairway continues to the right and then zips down to the middle of this giant cave. You realize now where that glow is coming from as you see magma and lava boiling up around the base of this cavern, cracks of it leaking into the lava pool below. At the very bottom, atop this large piece of stone, there is a massive pile of gold. Standing next to it, shaking their heads, you see the Hydra. It begins to look back up towards your direction, and then quickly crawling up the stairway. That's where we're going to take a quick break.
Oh, it's sauce? No!
It hadn't seen you from what you can tell, but it's pissed and it's shaking off fear. It's coming back.
Fuck.
Round 2.
Round 2.
As we're going to take a quick break, everybody. And to the Racon Tour Society, thank you for the follow. To Blue Cottage.
Met the sub goal. Did you see that?
Oh, nice.
Thank you guys for helping us meet our goals tonight. We appreciate all of you, seriously. Thank you for helping us hit our follower goal of 920. 80 more to 1,000.
1K.
We're almost to 1,000 followers, guys. So if you're new here and you haven't slapped that, if you're new here and you're enjoying this tabletop gaming, slap that follow button. Come back and hang out with us. We have 3 different groups. We play all kinds of D&D. We'd love it if you guys would come back and hang out with us again.
Tell your friends.
It's easy, it's just a click.
We are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes to continue this tale. So stick around, and we'll see you guys soon.
See you soon.
See you soon.
We're diving back in.
Of course, we would get raided right as we hit the intermission button, so I'm going to say, welcome in, Raiders, before we go to our break. Cinderblock Sally, thank you so much for the thank you for bringing your group to us. Thank you guys for the raid. Welcome into the Blue Cottage, everybody. You caught us right as we're about to go to break. But we're potentially about to fight a Hydra, or try and slip our way around it. We'll find out.
Slippery.
But seriously, thank you guys so much. Cinderblock says take a break if you need it. We do indeed need a quick break, but we will be back very soon. So guys, please stick around, and we'll be back in a moment. But seriously,
got a
thank you so
Hydra
much.
killed.
Welcome in.
ejercicio.
And we're back.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Going to fight a
Don't-
Hydra.
Please don't.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm not-
Triple Up says, I
can't
could see a theme song for this group, something along the lines of the Ghostbusters theme song. I mean, in all honesty.
Ding, ding.
We need to get to we need to go talk to Bearsy Poo about it and see if Bearsy Poo can cook something up for us.
Did he already sing one
Yeah.
song? The Fire Casino, yep.
So, Airboss12, thank you, Airboss, for the follow. Thanks for coming. First of all, thank you for raiding in with a little air raid from Cinderblock Sally, and thank you for following
Happy on
along
brand.
after that. So seriously, thank you, Airboss. Welcome into the Blue Cottage. Cinderblock, seriously, once again, if you're still out there, thank you so much for trusting us with your stream. I know I understand completely if you've logged out, because we get it. After a long stream, sometimes it's just you gotta
go.
take care of yourself and go to sleep. So totally fine. But thank you so much for bringing your community to us and for trusting us with them. For those of you who are still hanging out from the Cinderblock group, welcome to the Blue Cottage Inn. We play a lot of tabletop games. We're big D&D fans. We've got 3 groups with 12 total players, and we
love it.
we love it. We are addicted to it. So we got a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun over here.
Is it only 12
All right,
players?
guys. So let us.
Is each group 4?
There's one that's 5.
One that's 5, yeah.
Yeah, one that's 5.
5, 1, 4.
So yeah, we got.
13.
I gotta count it up real quick, because a couple of people mix between them. We got.
Yeah.
So there's the 5 of us here, and then there's Nathan Lakin, that's 7. Margaret, Mitchell, Chris, Bethany, and then Matt when he can come in. So that is 12. 12 total.
Nice.
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
All right, guys.
I am a duplicate.
More of the edges.
I wish I could clone myself.
I got this new
Stagehand.
feed for you.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible.
So, as you look down into this chamber that's glowing, you can see the lava down below that surrounds the small island of stone. You notice, as you look around the edges, you see kind of dangling from the sides, there are chains. 5 of them in total that dangle down to the bottom. You can see where they're dipped into the lava, melting away, kind of swashing around in it. You hear this creature, this Hydra, as he looks up at you. He's massive in size. He just he begins to clamber up the stairway. He is fucking pissed.
How many chains were there again?
5 in total.
I wonder if he was chained up at one point and then he got free.
So that's like, yeah.
Wait. So, it makes his way up the stairway. It curls, it's beginning to head in your direction.
Push up against the wall.
Second.
First head, second head, third, fourth, fifth.
Oh, I thought there were 7. So it's 5.
Alright, that's good.
Is the 4 of you slide into the corner where the stairway opens up, the tunnel kind of opening into this large cavern. You slide into the shadows here. It walks up the stairs about 30 feet, and then you watch as one of the heads, the whole body comes to a stop.
Minor illusion, some. Can it be sound? I can't remember.
Yeah.
It can be minor illusion can be a sound.
Like footsteps running off in the distance on the other side of the Hydra from us.
It begins to run up the stairway, taking off quickly.
Good thinking.
As it rolled a natural 20 with one of the heads.
Oh my god! Holy shit. Did you say you almost peed? I did. I did pee a little.
You can hear as it echoes the sounds of the footsteps echoing up the stairway as it runs away from you, and then you just hear it just. Into its out of sight. To the gold. As you begin to run, you as fast as you can, running down the stairs and shifting over towards this pile of gold. As you get closer to it, you realize the lava. You feel the rumbling again. It did not come from the creature. As the entirety of this cavern begins to shake, you feel bits of rock as they begin to fall on your head. You see one of the stones nearby as it cracks open. The magma begins to pour over it, pulling it down, bubbling into the lava. This pile of gold, though, as you look upon it, it is larger than anything you've ever seen. It is a vast amount of treasure.
How are we gonna get this stuff out?
Well, we can
Bag of
put some
holding.
of it in my bag.
Yeah, her bag.
Get the stuff in. Hurry up.
So you quickly climb on top, start dumping it in as fast as you possibly can. As you begin to dig through it. Bag. Actually, you know what? We'll roll on it. It's bag again. Damn it! Bag. You start digging through. You guys dig like pour a
we're
solid
good
like
diggers.
2 or 3 like cubic feet
Two of you.
of this gold into the bag as you're trying to like
Keep in
get it in.
concentration.
Then you feel something grab hold of you. As the skeleton pulls itself from within, you realize it's got this. It is a ancient skeleton.
Put it in the bag.
I'm gonna help here. Let's stuff him in.
You're good with skeletons.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. We have been blessed, yes?
Yeah.
Or sing us a song. Damn it! Athletics. I got a 7.
A 7.
And I used my bless.
Use your last blessing.
Yep.
Bag, can't you any faster?
I'm trying!
Let me grab this leg.
It's holding on to
As you try to pull it in, you gotta yank half the body out. You guys watch as this ancient skeleton gets pulled out. And then it pulls back again. You see as there is something dangling around its neck. And then it grabs hold of it. Then there's this pulse. The gold begins to scatter down, falling into the lava around you. And then you hear the entirety of the stone begins to crack and shift as the magma begins to raise. Then you watch the skeleton go limp as it ceases to move.
Oh no.
And then
Can I grab its thing, the necklace?
I
you gonna hide? Yeah. Make stealth checks.
What do we hear? What do we hear? What do we hear?
As you hear from back up the stairway, as it begins to make its way back in your direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig into the gold and try to hide in the pile. Did you run away?
No, I'm staying with you guys, yeah. So within 30 feet.
Hey. Nice.
Corporal said, "Man, this mimic is awesome." If that was a pile of gold mimic, I thought about it.
That'd be crazy.
So we're doing stealth, right? Can I try to grab that necklace thing off of him?
Yeah. Stealth checks plus 10 because pass without trace is still happening.
So would I still be in her range if I tried to grab that necklace off the skeleton?
Yeah,
it's
you're all within
30
range.
radius.
Plus 10.
So 60-foot diameter, it's quite large.
Let's go.
We got the Captain Planet theme song in our chat.
I guess round of blessings. Okay. 22.
Oh, Tim, are you out of blessings too?
I don't know.
He spent all of
I
his.
spent 3 a while back.
You're
So I'm now, okay.
22?
22.
38.
28.
Dirty 20. I know.
What
Damn!
was that
I rolled
for?
a 4.
Your stealth is pretty good too.
Yeah.
It's 5 against 4.
The Hydra pulls over the edge of the stairway and looks down as you all dive into the gold. It's looking around. A couple of you are like peering through, and then you see as 2 of the heads. As you look over and you see a little skunk tail flickering out of the gold.
It's not me.
Then those of you in the gold feel as the gold begins to sink with you. It gets real hot.
Oh,
All of a sudden.
I guess it's time to bail.
When the Hydra begins to crawl down the stairs, I need everyone to roll initiative for that.
Holy moly. Bernie, Wernie, gosh, we're gonna like die tonight. Come on. Nice. I love it.
Mostly just because I wanted to use this amazing map that I got from Animated Map.
Ooh.
Do we even have a Hydra?
Yes, we do. You may not realize it, but we most definitely do.
How we kill it if we can't chop off its heads?
Body?
Magic.
Body shots.
Yeah.
Body shots.
Stick it in the gut. We're little. We can't even really reach its head.
I mean,
All right, you go first. No, I thought I was gonna put the jigger up there, and you were gonna like.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Get the Hydra drunk. At least one of the heads.
Oh no! Oh no!
Where did that thing come from? I've never seen it.
I have my secrets.
I've never seen
You
it.
think you know a guy?
What else are you hiding?
You knew I had that. I got it when we were in Indianapolis. Or not
I
Indianapolis,
forgot.
but
You bought a lot of minis that day.
I did.
That's how he hit it.
And then he went back for
Masses.
more.
Oh.
I mean, I let him. I was like, go back in and get it.
Get what you want.
All right.
No hiding minis in the walls. Yes. Literally.
All right. Corporal Birkin, what's on the menu tonight, Hunter? Well, right now, Hydra is on the menu. But we had beef Lombardi for dinner. It was freaking fabulous, too, by the way.
Yummy.
Oh, you go.
Wait, wait, wait,
Wait,
is that-
seconds.
Okay.
I thought of, yeah, this isn't. It's gonna be my ration for the road.
There we go.
No, no, no.
That's what I'm talking about. Did me better that time. You did me dirty a little while ago. You did me better that time. 25 to 20.
25.
Oh shoot! Initiative. What I had to mine. That's
25?
Yeah.
All right.
21.
Wiley at the top.
21.
21.
I rolled a 7.
God, that's ridiculous.
I used both my blessings though.
What you got, Tim?
21.
21. Wiley and then Tim.
Yeah. You
Followed by
Let's kill this thing.
the
By running
Hydra
away.
with a dirty 20.
By running away. Kill it with
20 to
sadness.
15. Oh. What's on the menu tonight? Secret menu. Thank you, Corporal.
Oh.
Yay! You're right.
Yeah.
See, this is why. You
We hate
guys,
you.
you never let me forget.
Oh,
For that,
no.
I thank you. It is live.
I also forgot.
20 to 15.
Yeah, I really did.
What y'all got?
14.
It's followed by Bag. Followed by Sylvie. Alrighty. It is on. As the creature stands, and the corporal got that real fast.
Golly.
As it stands atop the stairway looking down, and it's fixated on you. You feel as everything begins to crack beneath you.
No.
There is a bit of lava that begins to spew, and some of the gold begins to pour down into it. Hot, hot, hot. Wiley, where are you going?
So the exit is behind this thing.
Yep.
That little drawer is the exit.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm still hidden. I'm gonna waste my first turn. Yes, I am. All right, I'm gonna grab a little bit more gold in my pockets, and then I'm gonna make my way.
You just go like shovel a little bit in your pockets.
And then I'm gonna make my way. Use my action to use Veil of Shadows.
All right. So you vanish.
And then I'm going to make my way along the edges towards the exit.
Okay, so you get
far as
about
I
right
can.
there.
Alright. That's 40 feet?
40 feet? Oh yeah, that's right. You get an extra.
Yes.
So you can get all the way up the stairs as you turn invisible. You begin to run across, climbing up the stairway. The creature. you see as it turns, one head looks towards you, it doesn't see you, but it's about to make its way down the stairs here, but 4 heads are fixated on Tim.
That's tough.
So wait a minute. Which way is out?
Behind the little,
Behind
little
this.
That's
wardrobe.
out, like
Yep.
back the way we came?
Yep.
Yeah.
What about the stairs that go up?
That's the stairs.
Yep,
You can't
that's
see
the
him because
stairs.
he's so big.
Yeah, he's
But
on
Wait a
top
minute.
of the stairs.
I thought there was more than one way in.
No.
We came in through the hole in the red, and he was going upstairs.
That's
This-
the path you came through is up the stairs. There was another tunnel.
We came
So
down a hole
confused.
and then went down a tunnel into this room.
Yep.
He's at the entrance to that tunnel. He ran by us when we were
Yep.
coming into this room.
So it's got 2 entrances.
Just one.
Just this room.
It's just one entrance. You have
Yes.
one exit. It's fine.
That's all I need to know.
Yep, yep,
I'm
yep.
just in my head. I'm hearing that there's a set of stairway. We didn't come down the stairs. Okay.
So Wiley, what you
It's my
doing?
turn. That's it.
That's your turn. Tim, you're up.
Okay. Well, I don't. I guess since I only know one way to go out, I guess I'll head that direction.
You pop out of the gold.
And as I make my way, I'm going to roll. And I'm gonna let one rip right at it.
So it is way up high right
Well,
now.
I got a 15-foot line. Can I not get to him?
Can't get to it with a 15-foot
I
line.
can't get to him that close. How close
it
do I
a
gotta
5,
get?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Oh
gotta
my
get
gosh!
all
I
the
gotta
way
get
to
all the way
there.
over there.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't go that way. What's that way? Lava?
Or
Oh,
you
it's
don't
not
see it?
dark. No, it's. I see the stuff over
Yeah,
here.
this is all lava
Oh,
through here.
I see the stuff on the right. Oh, now
Oh,
I
yeah.
see it.
Yeah, that's all
it
lava.
got red. Okay.
Yeah, red. Yeah, red. You guys are surrounded.
Oh.
But I did say you got like 3 or 5 cubic feet of gold while you're down here, so.
Well, yeah, it doesn't do us any good if you don't make it. Okay, well then that just messes that all up. So I can't get to him. Well, fine. Come on, I can't get to him. I can't do it. I don't have anything else to do. I'll just. Fine, I'm going to dash towards the stairs.
Is there a draft in the room?
So you dash upwards?
Well, no, I'll do my run and then I'll do what do you call it when you do I'm gonna defensive mood.
Dodge.
Dodge.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
you're
like a
gonna go
dodge.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're gonna get here, and then you're gonna dodge.
Yeah, all 5 of them. I'm gonna dodge all 5 like the Matrix.
So as you get ready, you are ready for the creature. It's coming for you. It gets here, and then those big, powerful legs. leap.
Well,
It jumps all the way to the bottom here, turns around.
is he not standing in lava?
It's going to strike at you 5 times.
Oh, jeez. He's
With disadvantage.
Bye, Tim.
Because you're dodging.
Okay.
okay.
So the first one is a 13. It's going to miss.
Miss.
Set you aside. Second one is a 21
That hits.
with a hit. The menu is live. How many hunter's marks do you want to ante up, Tim? 1, 5, or 10?
5.
5?
Love it,
All
I
right,
love
I
it,
need you to
yes.
roll a d4 and a d6 for me.
Go big and go home.
D4 to D6. Come
I'm gonna
on.
mark 5 hunter's marks here.
That's a 3 and a 6, whatever that means.
Which one's on the d4?
3. Well, the 6 can't be on the D4.
Oh, wait, right. Yeah, hello.
No, I get it. You're
So a
excited.
3?
You're getting to want me
You
with
said a
this.
6?
A 6 on the 6 and a 3 on the 3.
3 on the
That is headshot.
Oh!
Oh, you are the one individual in this that this works out. You got lucky. Headshot. If the target must make a concentration check to maintain a spell, they make it with disadvantage. As the creature whoosh, it lashes out and grabs
So it doesn't
hold.
do anything.
happens.
Thank
Doesn't
you for
affect
picking
you
up
'cause you're not a
5
spellcaster.
hunter's marks.
Yep. You're gonna take 20 points of piercing damage as it grabs hold of your head.
Ouchie, mama.
Next 3 shots. That's not gonna do it. That's a 15. 15 doesn't hit you, does it?
Nope.
Next one is a 17 might.
Hits.
17 hits.
Yep.
With the last one here, natural 1. So one more hit. It's gonna be 14 points of piercing damage on that one. The first one grabs you by the head, kind of like snapping around your jaw. The second one manages to clip you in the leg. That is gonna end the Hydra's turn. Bag, you're up.
I want to start off. If I bane, do I bane the whole thing or just one head?
Bane affects the creature as a whole. It is considered one entity. So if you bane it, the whole thing's baned. Every attack.
Cast bane.
You cast bane. It's charisma save,
Charisma
right?
save. Yep.
That's a natural 20 on the save.
Are you getting cards?
So, yeah, I'll spend 13. I'll get it. Do it. Why
How
not?
you do it? So that's 18 off.
That's
right?
18 off. Yes.
And that's
58, 48.
bigger?
48.
Yeah.
I just realized how quickly this is going to make me go through Hunter's Marks, and also just realized I tried to write on this chalkboard with a dry erase marker.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Bane didn't work.
Triumphant. You and any allies within 15 feet of you gain 1d4 to add to their next attack roll, saving throw, or ability
That's
check,
amazing.
whichever comes first. Let's go.
Damn.
Standing the popcorn.
So as you reach out, you cast Bane, the dark energy washes over it, but with all 5 heads, it manages to shake free.
Don't like that. Can I cast Inflict Wounds?
You cannot cast 2 spells in one turn.
That's what I figured. Okay. I'll step up and just fucking whip it.
So, Bane is not considered an illusion spell, right? Takes an action. Is it an illusion spell? No, it's
Oh,
not.
no, you're right.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
even
so-
know why I thought I could do that. Okay, okay.
However, as you pop out, you cast this, one of the heads
Slowly go back in and start stuffing gold
you just
into my
quickly
loot.
you use your movement and your bonus action to quickly rake some more gold in. Sylvie, you're up.
Holy crap. Okay, quick question. So how high up is the door? Like the door entrance?
It's about 50 feet up.
Okay.
Damn, I'm freaking out.
The only way to the door is the stairs, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to run. Oh, I can't run past it without it attacking me. I don't know what to do.
What you got, Sylvie?
So fast with that race still going.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's on the stairway, yeah.
It is now.
Shit.
Dude, we're pretty fucked down here.
Yeah.
Lava coming up, Hydra in the way.
I guess I will just cast Wall of Fire.
Ball of fire?
I guess I'll just burn us all down.
I will do a ringed wall and make it hot just on the side. Like
Okay.
in between us right here. So like a ringed wall, 20 feet, and it's hot on that side.
Okay. So,
She's burning his ass.
you extend your paw forward. The fire wreathes around the Hydra as it backs up and just. You see as it looks around, it's frightened for a moment. And then you see as its scales begin to glow red hot. And you realize that it is having no effect. There's a reason that they left this particular Hydra here with this lava.
That sucks.
It is having no impact on it.
Well, shit balls. That's my turn.
You don't move anything?
I'm gonna get hit! What the fuck? I ain't taking that
Top of
bait.
the round, Wiley,
There's
you're
nowhere
up.
for me to go.
The top of the round?
Top of the round, actually,
Oh.
speaking at the top of the round,
What?
you see as more lava
Great.
begins to bubble up from nearby. Wiley, you're up.
Whose idea was it to go down this hole?
Wiley's.
La, 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 la,
I'm
la.
gonna die. And I'm gonna die here.
Oh, okay. Everybody still looks pretty good right now. Just a little panicked. right?
Tim's bleeding a little bit, but he's okay.
just
I
a
mean,
little
you've
bit.
seen Tim through. A water wheel did worse to Tim.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna continue to make my way to the exit.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep running away.
You get your way to the top here.
What's chasing us? Or
And
me. It can't see you, right?
do I notice anything? Any levers, any...
Make a perception check.
Alright,
Use your
let's-
action to make a
I
perception
just
check.
want to look around, see if anything catches my attention. I know where I'm rolling to. Alright, that's gonna be 18.
18. You look around. There's nothing that catches your attention. No levers. Nothing. The stairway leads up. There's a vast stairway that leads somewhere further up the mountain, but you're not sure where it goes.
What about the ceiling? Is it collapsing in places?
It doesn't seem to be. Not yet. Not at the moment.
Okay.
But you do see the lava down below begins to
Cooling
boil. You
up.
do feel the rumbling getting louder.
Oh, that's not good. Alright, yeah, that's it.
That's
all I
it. Tim, you're up.
What did you say about the stairway?
do. Stairway to heaven.
So we haven't come down the stairway.
Yeah, we did to come
Yeah.
down to get the goal.
Okay, I thought you just said
There's
you were
one
looking at
way in and out of this room. We already came in that way.
Okay.
Tim, what you got?
All right. So if I try and go up the stairs, he's going to opportunity me 5 times.
Unless you
Okay.
disengage.
Unless you disengage first.
But then I got my 2 bloodies down at the bottom.
You got action surge.
So I will. Well, can I sort of move around him so I get his head turned away so my buddies down below can maybe skirt by him?
So right now,
Is he right against the wall? Or I'm either getting
He's
lava
got
or
the
getting
whole
him.
thing.
yeah, pretty
We're
much.
stuck.
Yeah, pretty much. Because the wall of fire, you can feel the heat coming from it.
Okay.
The lava, you've got one way to go, and that's going up them stairs.
Well, if I disengage, he's going to chase me. Hopefully, because he just bit me. I will disengage,
Okay.
and I will go up the stairs.
So you start running this way.
Yeah, and I'll start screaming at him. You
What did you say? Say it, Tim.
freaking 5-headed
Say it.
cocksucker!
I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Yeah, I
but
wasn't
that works.
I don't think you
That's not what I
expected.
expected. Vanessa's
As you
shaking
start,
her head.
as you shout out to it. Tim, is that end your turn?
I didn't have anything else to do.
As you run up the stairway, as you shout out, you see two of the heads turn back, looking back towards Sylvie and Bag. The magma kind of begins to pull up, the gold beginning to fall down. But 3 heads are locked onto you, and then 2 heads try to pull away from you. The other 3. Oh, it's coming for you, Tim. You have its attention. You have its undivided attention. We got ooh, that's a natural 1. I got an 18. I got a 26. 15, I think, misses.
15 misses.
And then a 13 misses. Good God, that's terrible. So I got 2 hits. So you're going to take 26 points of piercing damage. As all 5 heads lash out at you, 2 of them manage to grab a hold of you and biting tight. That's going to end its turn, but it is
Ow.
fixated on you. Bag, you're up.
That's cool. It's fun. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So does this count that he missed me with an attack?
He missed with 3 attacks, yes.
So I can use my...
Riposte?
Yeah.
Absolutely you can.
All right. Let's expend a superiority die, and let's stabby wabby with
Make an
my-
attack.
Come on, get him.
Take this, you 5-headed
Cocksucker!
friggin' 2. God dog it.
Corporal said, C-Team, the menu isn't that bad. Depends on how you roll.
Not yet.
What a hit?
Oh no, it's
2.
friggin' 2. I don't care. I mean, I get to add a
As
decent
you,
amount,
as
but
it strikes
I mean,
hold of you, you take out your hand axe, you swing, you slam into the rock hard scales, and it bounces off.
because a 10 wouldn't hit.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
All right, Bag,
Use
you're
the
up.
superiority die.
How far away am I from it?
From it,
I get there?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 plus, so it's about 70 feet from you this way, but you can get to it this direction if you run.
Okay, I'm gonna first.
do have to, hang on, I gotta make them.
Yeah, do your thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8, plus 1, plus 1, okay. I'm marking how many times you guys got gold.
Okay. I am going to.
Where were the 5
sorry.
chains?
They're kind of dangling on, around, they're just hanging from the ceilings nearby. There's one here, here,
Never mind. Far
here,
away.
yeah, they're all over the place. Yes.
We'll start with True Strike.
Okay.
Try to learn the weakness of this thing. I point at it and say, I don't know. What it
Really,
is.
True Strike. Interesting choice.
Yeah.
As you cast True Strike on the creature, you have advantage on your next attack roll
Okay.
against it.
Then I'm gonna run up to it. And
Don't call it
rear
name.
back, and then use bonus action to cast Seeming and go invisible and have my little thing go wah, and run back towards the gold pile.
Hold up. Hang on. I guess you can do that with quick witted, can't
Yeah.
you? I thought you were about to hit him. Seeming. Spell allows you to change the appearance of any number of creatures that you can see within range. You give each target you choose a new illusory appearance. So wait, what are you? How are you?
Wait. Am I? Oh no, I'm sorry. Not Seeming. Mislead. Is that a? Oh shoot! I think that's also illusion though. Yes.
Mislead.
Mislead
I
illusion.
don't know that one.
Yeah, I've
I don't
never
know
heard of that
spell
one.
either.
Mislead.
It's pretty much the same thing as.
Holy crap, you
Stay
become
Chained.
invisible at the same time that an illusory double of you appears where you were standing. The double lasts the duration, but the invisibility ends if you attack or cast a spell. You can use your action to move your illusory double up to twice your speed, make a gesture, speak, and behave in whatever way you choose. It's basically just the thing that I gave you for free. What the? I didn't realize that was a spell when I made that feature.
That's funny.
Huh. How about that? Okay. So, you rush forward, and it's Tim, all you see is Bag run up, and just start attacking the creature from behind. You run back to the gold pile.
No, I want to stay next to it, invisible, and have my little dude run back to the gold pile.
I got you. So, never mind, I take that back. Bag runs up like he's about to strike it, and then puts on the brakes and turns around and runs backwards towards the gold pile.
Freaking greedy cow.
Anything else, Bag?
That's it.
All right, Sylvie, you're up.
Okay, I have a plan. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Alright.
I'm going to run forward towards Bag.
Oh, Bag's here for you.
Well, I will go up the stairs where I saw him go.
Okay.
Oh gosh, that's ruining everything. Oh well.
I do have a question about your wall of fire, though.
No, it's gone.
It's gone.
If I saw it wasn't doing anything, I would have dropped it. I
Okay.
wouldn't have left it there to
All right.
run through it like a freaking moron.
All right, so you run up next to where Bag was. As you're running up the stairs, Bag is running back, headed back towards the pile of gold.
Bag, where are you going? Where are you? Oh. I'm just gonna stick with what I was gonna do.
What you gonna do?
I don't want a meta game. I was gonna grow a tree and have us both go up it.
Where are you putting it at?
Well, if I see him running, I'm not gonna do that now. Fucking fuck.
Improvise. Pivot.
Pivot, Sylvie! What you got? I know you can do this.
I can't do this.
Yes, you
Man,
can.
I don't have anything.
TK has blessed you yet
Oh,
again.
thanks.
TK.
And Tim got another one. I still think Tim's is broken because he
Yeah.
gets 4 a night for some reason.
Thank you.
I guess I'll just moonbeam it. I don't have anything I can do right now.
It's gone.
You gonna moonbeam it?
Yeah.
And then, so because of triumphant, I get a D4 to add to my saving throw.
It's not gonna matter. Because you're gonna get a natural 20. Natural 1!
Natural 2. It fails. Yay. That was just as I talked so good about you during the break. I talked so good about you during the break.
7 points of damage.
7 points.
Nice.
The moonbeam comes crashing down. You see his two of the heads kind of turn around. You got his attention now.
It's my turn.
Everybody has been blessed thanks to TK and thanks to Deverick. What's on the menu has been triggered again. Wiley, you're up.
Hey, yo.
You see the stairway leads up and out.
Stairway leading up and out. See
have a clue
Tim
he
getting
went.
walloped.
It's never stopped you before. Keep running.
Don't change your ways now.
I do have a conscience.
It just kicks in when I'm in safety.
I gotta protect my thumbs.
I'm tired of being here. All my shit is useless. This is so annoying. to
It's
be
not
complete.
useless.
Yes, it is.
All
You
right.
get around and on
Useless.
and off the island easily.
Hate
Gonna-
it here. Ready to go home.
Ready to go home.
I'm gonna do something crazy.
Crazy.
I'm gonna do something crazy. Alright, I'm going
Let's
to.
just summon some trees in the
Her-
freaking fire where they're burned to the ground.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna run underneath the Hydra.
You were still invisible.
I know.
Where you headed?
Underneath the Hydra.
Underneath him?
Yes.
So you're in his space. So
I'm
you
in his
slide
space.
underneath him.
Into the moonbeam?
Technically, the moonbeam will be on. Like,
Oh, no, at the
it's
start.
actually, yeah, technically the moon, but it's a big creature. You could get around the moonbeam. The moonbeam's only 5. We went over this Tuesday
Sure.
night.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
only
yeah.
5 foot, so you can dodge the moonbeam.
Yeah, okay.
Creature, okay.
Alright.
It's like he's 30 feet on the side. He's huge. Yeah, he's considered huge. So he's got he takes up a 20-foot area.
Damn.
So, can you look at inflict wounds?
Yes. I will.
I'm gonna whip out that scroll of level 3, inflict wounds.
Oh no! Hold up, that's gonna hurt. I think that's like 5d10.
I think so too.
I think that's 5d10. And you make this attack with advantage because he doesn't see you.
Higher levels when you cast this, it's a first level. When you cast this, the spell slot second level or higher, damage is increased by 1d10. So
Yep.
it's
If on a hit, that's 5d10.
Alright, so
Make an
let's-
attack with advantage.
melee spell attack. What would his modifier be?
+6.
Oh no!
You've got 3 blessings, don't you?
Come on.
Because I don't think you've used any.
Alright. That's a
Good
1.
start. Yep. Okay.
Another one.
Oh my god.
This is
No.
Oh no!
Is that a third
Three
one?
ones? Wiley say it ain't so.
It is so. It is so.
Man, the dragon
So
turtle
that's
wasn't
gonna
this
be
hard.
a what was that? 3, 4, 5,
We weren't
6.
stuck in a room full of magma. You know what happens when the magma
12.
touches you? You
12
just
to
die.
hit.
12 to hit.
Yeah, magma's
You don't burn for a
deadly.
while?
Magma's nasty.
Nah.
That does not hit. What did you roll on your d20
Like the
with
amount of damage
advantage?
that magma
2
does
threes.
is
Oh.
insane.
Wiley,
That is
you
why
run
I'm big
over,
stress.
you slide underneath the creature, you whip out the scroll,
Get out of here.
you push against the bottom of the creature. You're not super versed with spellcasting. The scroll fades and nothing happens.
18d10.
And it
I
would have
wish I
been.
hadn't heard that.
On the first touch,
Yeah.
like my pinky toe touches
Just
lava.
Don't give him the lava.
180 points, you know,
Oh
just
my
potential.
god. That's dead.
Wiley,
Yeah.
That's gonna be my turn.
as you cast the spell, nothing happens. You hear this, and you see a head
Hello.
lean and look underneath.
Oh god.
Tim, you're up.
But we're all surrounding the Hydra. Like we're all within striking distance.
So, I don't know what Wiley did. I do know I had his attention and he followed me.
Yes.
How far do I gotta go if I disengage and dash?
If you disengage and dash, where do you want to go? Do you want to go up the stairs?
There's one way out, right?
Yeah.
Gets away from the magma, right?
Yeah. Well, you can't disengage and dash unless you action surge.
So if I disengage and move my 30 feet, how far does that get me?
really, really bad position.
That'll get you about here. And then if you action surge and dash again, you'll be off map.
But you can see me. He knows where I went.
Yeah, he'll know where you went.
Throw another seed.
Because right now he hasn't taken any damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's taking a little bit of damage.
Okay,
Well,
a tiny
next
bit.
turn.
Yeah.
But you'll be 10.
Okay, fine. Come on, you cocksucker. I'm going to go in.
Just like that, like.
Run. Disengage.
Tell you what, I'm gonna allow you to make a intimidation check for me.
My intimidation is a -2. Come on. All right.
Yes, yes, yes.
Come on. Which one of y'all is
Doesn't
going to
matter
do
when you roll a.
it? I got some faith in this one. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
We love you.
Love me not. It's a 3.
Oh, another 3.
-2. That's a 1.
Alright, so you say this, you disengage, and then you take off running. As you run around the corner, you realize the creature is not following. As you look back, you see the heads are turned back towards the bag that's running towards the gold.
That's good. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Well, that was the end of my turn. I used everything. Right?
Yeah. So, the Hydra is now. It's going to strike at Fake Bag. It's going to strike at Fake Bag twice, Sylvie twice, Wiley once.
That's real bag. Fake bag is over by the bag.
Oh, that's right. So in
Yeah.
that case, it's going to strike at Sylvie 3 times, Wiley twice.
That's fake bag. Sorry, I was wrong.
So, Wiley, that's poo-poo. That's
Well, you said he was following a bag, so I assumed he
that's a
went the one that's
13
down here by
I
the...
did too. Yeah.
27 hits.
27 hits. You're going to take 18 points piercing damage.
And secret menu was activated again.
Oh, it was. Wiley, how many hunter's marks you want to put up?
Yep.
Let's do 5.
Let's do 5? All right, roll
Okay.
a d4 and a d6 for me.
D4 and a D6.
It's a respectable number there.
Double ones.
Ooh, double ones.
Double ones.
Really? You
Yep.
lucky bastard. You lucky bastard. Staggered. So you're gonna take that damage, and your AC is just reduced by 1 until the end of your next turn. So is it just kind of like it pops you, it makes you stagger a little bit. You're off your footing.
Okay.
So
I thought you said there was something that actually could be good for us.
no, there's nothing that can be
Nothing
good.
good,
There's
yeah.
everything in the menu is
So
bad for you,
16
Oh.
except for lucky when
piercing,
nothing
or
happens.
Was that 18?
So
I didn't
Is
hear.
that 16 or 18? I can't remember.
16.
16.
No, 18. I'm sorry, you're right. 18. It was.
Hey, how do reactions
18.
reset? So, like, if I took a reaction right now and then it came to my turn,
It resets on your turn.
okay.
Yep. So it's about to strike you 3 times. First shot is a Sylvie.
Do I have to? I want to use misdirection. Do I have to call it before I hear?
No. When you hear it, you can. So it's a 21 on the strike, so you can call it now.
I'm gonna call it now. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. This
So it went from a
time.
21 to a 14.
That's a miss.
All right. So the first strike, as it goes to strike out, there's this little flicker of light.
Fake
and it
bag and a
misses.
pile of gold says, "You're welcome."
Second strike. Natural 1. Failed. Misses. You know what? I'm gonna switch back to you. That's better. That's a dirty 20.
I'm gonna use Bramble Barricade.
Nice.
And it has to make a deck save.
Deck save?
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna do it. Nope, that's a 6.
9, 11 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, alright.
Damn, nice.
Then I'm gonna use Sentinel to attack it.
Because it made an attack against another
Yep.
creature, yeah. Go for it.
Natural 20.
Hey! Drop in Valor.
Die. And your target can't keep up with your movements until the end of your next turn. You gain advantage on attack rolls made against the opponent, the target.
Nice. Until the end of your next turn, you have advantage on attack rolls against the creature.
Nice. All right, so that's gonna be 2d8. plus 5. 26 points of
26. How much was your again?
11.
11.
Why are you smiling, bud?
No reason. Good. That was a good hit. So, with Bramble Barricade, as it strikes as it misses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it forces it to miss. As it strikes through you, Sylvie, you watch as Sylvie like kind of pulls her arms up, and there's this as these vines curl up around it. The creature strikes through them, and then as its head is trying to get out of the thorny brambles, Wiley, as you crack it across the neck, and you see as it rips the head off and it's stuck inside your bramble barricade, and then you watch as the neck.
Oh
Don't cut his fucking heads off! And 2 more grow in its
Hold up,
place.
I didn't hit the head.
Let's see if it takes a certain amount of damage at one point.
The mechanics. Who wrote this game?
Whenever this creature takes 35 or more damage in the same turn, one of its head dies and 2 more grows in this place.
Even if you don't hit it in the head. Is that even worth it if I do a target attack at its belly?
Okay, no. I'm not gonna.
This should change the whole freaking game.
So, that's going to end its turn. The bag, oh wait, no, it's not. It's still going to move. As it's going to
This.
leap down to where fake bag is. It will take an attack of opportunity from you, Wiley.
I just used my reaction.
Oh yeah, you did. You did.
Oh, it was
So-
when it starts its turn, so con save for
Con save
Moonbeam.
for Moonbeam?
Yeah.
It does. That's 18 plus, so that's going to succeed on that.
13 halves, so 6.
All right. Bag, you're up.
I am going to cast Inflict Wounds. Smack it.
Go for it. Make an attack roll. With advantage. You're invisible.
Thank you. I was just about to
With
ask.
advantage because you're invisible.
Just about to ask. Come
I'm gonna hit it hard.
on. Natural 20! Yes!
Yes.
Come on.
So it's going to be 6d10 necrotic damage.
Oh, it's gonna grow another head. Shit.
Yep.
That's an 8. That's a dead.
D10.
Quite possibly.
That's a dead.
Ginger Silver, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for joining us for this Hydra fight.
Dead. And that can be let me use hundreds too. Intense focus. You hone in on an opponent's abilities. You have advantage on saving throws until the end of your next turn.
Ooh, okay.
And. Okay, 5, 13, 16, 18.
I love this game so much.
22, 27 points.
27.
Less than half of what it could have been, but you know,
Wow.
advantage on saving throws. Until the end of my next turn.
All right. So, as you turn around and show Wiley how it's done, you smack it on the ass, and as you slap it with your gauntlet, then necrotic damage pulls through. You watch the scales break off of it. Then it turns around, and it is angry as your mislead vanishes and you come into focus again.
I say, hey, what's that? And then turn and just run up the stairs.
So as you run away, it is going to start taking strikes against you.
No. My reaction has reset now that it's my turn.
It's your turn. It has reset. First one. 15. I don't think it's gonna hit. I don't know why my poop it on some of these, y'all.
No,
That one's a 25 though.
15.
definitely hits. 15
Oh,
also
15
hits.
hits?
Yeah.
He has no AC.
That's unfortunate for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock one of those off
Okay.
with misdirection or impose disadvantage, I guess. with
Okay.
misdirection.
So that's gonna be dirty 20 that time.
Fucking
So it's still gonna hit.
twice. 2 hits. 2 hits. 3 hits.
So it's gonna be 24 damage on those first 2. Next one. Natural 1.
Good. Good. Good.
Third. Natural 1.
Oh.
23.
It's gonna hit.
And 15 again.
And it's gonna hit too.
29 points total. As the heads all lash out at you as you're running, but a couple of them manage to get a clip and get a piece of you, yanking at your flesh as you run away. Ow, 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 oh, ow, oh. Sylvie, you're up.
Okay, I am going to kind of shimmy around the barricade, and
I guess we can use this here to create the barricade.
if I run past the barricade and run, will it still provide that 3/4 cover because it stays?
Mm-hmm. Yep, as long as it's between you and it.
Okay.
But it doesn't have its reactions anymore.
Okay, well I'm running either way.
So you rush past. You start running past. You run past Wiley and Bag.
Are you behind me?
30. I don't want to leave him behind.
And don't forget, Moonbeam is up. I'm gonna put this
I think I'm gonna move it
here for
as my
Moonbeam.
action.
You gonna move it?
Yeah.
Moving her on top of it?
Yeah.
That's a 2. That's a what is happening? What neat? It's fine.
7 points.
7 points.
You did just do
I was rolling
53 points of damage.
Really good with my dragon turtle, but I ain't rolling for poo-poo with him. So Moonbeam carves through him. Anything else, Sylvie?
That's my turn.
Wiley, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna just head to the exit.
Up.
Continue to not get hit.
Top of the round. Another bit of geyser of lava pulls up, and he watches the gold begins to sink down and melt into the molten magma.
Yeah, that's a lost cause. I'm going out.
You're headed out?
Yep.
You get there.
Dash.
Dashing.
Dash.
Tim,
Yep.
as you look around, Wiley just bolts past you.
Well, I guess it's getting bad.
Yeah.
Was all the lava coming from the ground or any of it coming from below?
It's all coming from underneath.
Okay.
Yep. Tim, what you got?
How far away is the dragon? Whatever the Hydra.
From you?
Mm-hmm.
40 feet.
Because I know that basically it's going to go before they get a chance to run, right?
If you, yeah, it is gonna get a chance to move before those two get a chance to go.
So I'm not good at. If I'm just gonna wind up dying if I.
What's it gonna be,
Run,
Tim?
Tim, run! It's okay.
Get out of here! Leave us! Save yourself, you fool!
Well, how about I'll make it easy. I'll do the bonus action for
Second win?
Yeah,
Go ahead and heal up.
yeah. Not that's gonna be a ton, but let's see, 1d10.
Plus your vital, so plus 10.
So it's 14. That helps. Not a ton, but that helps. Heal. Okie dokie. All right. So that's my bonus action now for my action. The spots where the lava has been coming up,
Yeah.
what is that? My goal would be to say, okay, is there any feasible way that I could go and like throw my hand action, try and hit the floor where the lava is right next to him and see if I could make a vent and spew it on the Hydra.
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna take a hand
Make
action.
an athletics check. That's gonna be an athletics check. You're gonna have to throw that as hard as you can.
Come on!
All right.
Just remember,
You
back
can
up,
do
doesn't do nothing.
4.
A 4. Okay. Tim,
Might sink a minute though.
you take a step forward. Ding! It sinks off. You watch it sinks into the lava.
That's one hand axe down. Let's use the other one, dadgummit.
Make an
No, it
athletics
wasn't.
check.
That was the axe that I caught for him that I gave to him. What the fuck?
Go for it.
Save you.
You distract him. You distract him from his throw. He throws again.
Well, wait a minute. That's a 6 plus athletics. That's an 8. That's a 14.
That's not gonna be enough. That's not gonna be enough to shatter stone and cause a vent to break free.
14 plus 4 is 18.
18?
Yeah, still probably isn't enough.
It's not gonna be quite enough. You throw it down. This time it makes a little bit of purchase as it sinks into the stone. You see as the stone breaks and shatters, but it's not quite enough to create a hot vent, though.
Okay, I guess I got movement left.
Yep. Running.
Yeah. Freaking coward Tim.
You take off, following after Wiley.
I should have died.
That leaves Bag and Sylvie at the back.
Can I still see him? I didn't want to get out of where I can't see him.
You cannot see them if you run up the stairs.
Oh, I need to know what happens to him.
You gonna stay here?
I gotta stay right there. Fine. I gotta be able to help him. Shit. I gotta die with
Gonna
my
make a con
comrades.
save. That's not gonna do it. That's a 12. So, well, hang on.
I need every bit of candy in that bowl.
I think 15.
That failed. That is 8 points of damage.
8 points. All right. All right. The Hydra is going to curl around. Not even jumping. It's going to walk around the corner here. Lift up. 2 heads to each of you. It's going to strike around. Sylvie. We got a 12 and a 25.
Yeah.
Dirty 20, or not dirty 20, 20 points of damage. Back! We got a natural 1 again,
Yes.
and a 24.
I'm gonna use misdirection on that one.
Misdirection on it?
Yes.
Down to a dirty 20. You're gonna take... That's not bad. That's 12 points.
Good night, cruel world.
You're out?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Tim. That's a... Good fucking lord. That's an 11 and a 22.
22 hits.
So that's going to be 10 points of damage. Is that right? Yeah, that's right, I think. Yeah, 10 points.
Dang.
As it strikes out, striking Sylvie, Bag, it slams you against the stone and you go unconscious. Bag, I need you to make a death save for me. Shit. 18, that's a success. Sylvie, you're up.
Okay. How tall is the ceiling?
How tall is the ceiling? From you, about 30, 40 feet up, maybe? From the very bottom, it's about 80 feet up.
Okay. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 3rd level, and I'm gonna use Nature's Fury.
Ooh, for max.
Yeah.
Bring me back. What is that?
So third level would be 3d4. It would be 12
plus 4.
So 16. Bag, you hear Sylvie's voice call out to you.
Wake up!
I'm up.
Oh, okay, I'm going to frick. I'm gonna move.
Where you headed?
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna disengage and run.
Disengage and run. So you turn around, you dodge, as the neck snap out at you, tuck and roll over Bag, and run around the corner here, disappearing out of sight.
Can I use theatrics now?
Yeah, you can as a reaction.
Well, is it a reaction? Because I already used mine to misdirect on the last hit.
No, it's already been past your turn, yeah.
Yeah, could you?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
roll
made a
death
death
save.
save.
Cool.
You can pretend to be dead? Yep. So if she heals you, you're just feigning death. You can do that.
Cool.
Alright.
I told you I'm alive, though.
That ends your turn?
That was all. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright, at the top of the round, you all hear. You see the creature. As the ground beneath its feet crumbles, all the gold melting away as the magma begins to rise. Wiley, you're up.
All right. So this is the only.
So
there's
up
no
ahead of
exit.
you, you see about 40 feet ahead of you, you see where the path turns to the left and goes down the tunnel where you guys came in, and then the stairs continue on.
All right. I'm gonna scout ahead. Go up the stairs.
You go up the stairs?
Yep. And I'm gonna check for traps.
Make an investigation check.
All right.
I love how you phrase your fleeing the scene as scouting ahead. I like what you did there.
Great choice of words.
Wordsmith in that one.
Can't focus. Investigation. That is
Emotional damage.
8.
8.
Yep.
You're running, you're looking, but you're just in a hurry, you're panicked. As you take off, little coins just bouncing out of your pockets as you go. You run up the stairs, you continue on, you get about another 60 feet. Kind of looking as you run, you can see where the path continues forward.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Anything else?
That's it.
That ends your turn. All right, Tim, you're up.
So I see Bag laying there dead. Son of a bitch, Bag. I'm going to use the superiority die.
2.
4.
To do what?
Do my evasive footwork.
Okay.
I don't think you need to roll.
They don't have to roll for that one. I think it just happens.
And rolling the die, adding the number roll to your AC,
To your
until I
AC,
stop
okay.
moving. So that's 4 plus, so I'm at 20 for my AC.
20.
So your AC's a 20. What are you doing?
I will use my. I got to get Bag out of there, so I'm going to go grab him and drag him. That's all I can do.
All right. So you rush over.
Into the line of fire.
So you run over here, 20 feet. You scoop Bag. Tim runs and grabs you and throws you over his shoulder. Papa.
Because I don't know. Don't you friggin' even say that. Keep your
You
mouth
manage
shut.
to back up. So that's. Is evasive or taking
Shut
action?
up, let me save you.
It's just,
It says when you move.
when you move. All right.
It's been a superiority
you,
die.
you run back. You still got 30. Or that moves. That takes your movement to get to him and back up to where you were. You still haven't reached out of the creature's attack of opportunity zone.
So I'm not fighting him. I'm going to dash.
You gonna dash?
Hey, how far up the stairs am I? Just 30 feet?
Not far. Yeah, you're like maybe 15 feet away from Tim.
Okay. I can still see through the door, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that's a 22 on the first one.
Can I
That
use
hits.
my reaction to do grasping vines and pull him?
You can.
Oh.
You absolutely can. So, Tim, you rush by, you scoop Bag up, the big heads start lashing out. There's this spiral that spins towards you, and you feel
Oh, it's over.
the jaws, wrap around you, and then something grabs hold of you. And you get yanked forward towards Sylvie as this vines grasp hold and pull you towards her. As the big jaws snap behind you.
Almost friggin' my head.
I need everyone to make acrobatics checks now. Well, not you, Wiley. Is the chase is on. The creature is chasing behind you.
Do I still need to since he's
Nope,
carrying me?
he's carrying you. You're
I'm
good.
gonna say,
Actually,
my
all that mo-
hero, and kiss him on the cheek.
I'm fixing to drop your ass.
Toss me back to the Hydra. Can I aid him in any way?
Not if he's carrying you.
You aided me so much. You gave me so much superiority.
Yeah.
That I got a athletics,
Acrobatics.
acrobatics. That's not bad. That's so 16.
16?
7.
Oh
It's like one of my best
So,
pluses.
with a 7, as you, Tim, Sylvie like slingshots you forward.
Go, go, go!
So, and you take off running. You skitter up the stairway past her, Sylvie. You start running
Sylvie,
away.
come.
But the Hydra, it climbs onto the top and it gets to you very quickly.
Oh, can I do something?
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast Great Sprout. Put a tree.
All right. So as you take off running, you turn around, you cast Great Sprout. The tree pulls up. The creature is going to get off 2 attacks against you, though. That's a dirty 20 and a 29.
Yes! What the fuck is this? I hate this.
It's going to be 26 points of piercing damage. So, like, as you cast the tree forward, it manages to clip you in the arm and in the leg. As you throw the great sprout down, the tree grows between you and it.
Dex save.
Dex save? Mm-hmm. It's a 14.
That's a failure. 11 points.
11 points. The tree grows beneath it, slamming it into the roof of the tunnel here. As it's just writhing around trying to break free, but it is larger than the trees. It starts snapping away at the branches. Everybody gets to make acrobatics checks once again with advantage this time.
Put me down! Put me down!
Thought you were dead.
Did you already do your... Okay, you're not gonna make it.
No shit, it's this ghost. I'm dropping his ass. Dirty 20.
22.
19.
So the three of you you get on all fours at this point. And you're just running. You're running full steam ahead. As you're starting to barrel up the stairway, running as fast as you can. Wiley, as you're running, you hear. As you turn around, you see your comrades running behind you. As you all see Wiley up ahead.
I picked up all the gold pieces along the way and
I knew
dropped
it.
So
stuck them in my cheeks.
Extra pockets.
Yeah.
all right, give me
Look, I'm a squirrel.
You all run as fast as you can. You hear this. You can hear it running behind you, and then you hear the rumbling from beneath. You feel the heat as everything begins to get hotter. As you're running ahead of you, the stairway levels off into this tunnel. As you're dashing forward through the tunnel itself, you can see stalagmites hanging from, or stalactites hanging from the ceiling, stalagmites growing up out of the sides. This cobblestone path leads ahead of you, and in front of you, at the end of the tunnel, there is a door.
I knew it. That's why I was trying to go ahead.
Then you hear the... As you turn around, you see the tunnel behind you begin to glow red as everything begins to get hotter and hotter. And then you see the silhouetted on the walls, the shadow of this creature. That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Can we keep going just a little longer? I'm not ready to end.
That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh man, I can't take this.
This is nasty.
We play next Thursday, right?
No. That's where we're gonna, it's almost 11 o'clock, guys. We got.
I know we got to. I just hate waiting freaking 2 weeks to die.
That's where we're gonna have to end tonight's session.
Yeah.
Though y'all's rolls were absolute poo-poo.
Trash.
To be fair, mine were not great. I know I hit hard, but like out of 5 d20s, I was hitting like twice at a time. So that was
God, you were
tough.
crushing.
That's crazy.
That was tough. Like I was having a really hard time rolling above a 5. So that's where we're gonna end tonight's session, everybody. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us, though. How many natural 20s did we have, though? Did we set up 1 or 2?
3 or 4?
3 or 4? Did we have 3 or 4? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who made? No.
There were 5 of us.
3 natural 20s on tonight.
You had the highest vote.
Also,
trying to
endlessly
donate
saucy and JD Monkey, thank you so much for the follows.
Great
Welcome
names.
into the Blue
Thank you.
Cottage. Thank you for following along.
Where does it tell them how much?
TK's got the win.
Every time I vote big, I win.
So congratulations to our winners, as you guys are about to divide a surprising amount of channel points as Billy gave away his hoard tonight. So
Shit,
that's
I
going
have
to be
304 now.
157,000 channel points divided between Midnight Stray Candle Co., TK, Claire, and a variety of other individuals. So congratulations to our winners in tonight's poll.
I only got 1,200.
And well done, players, for not dying immediately in that fight. And you got a substantial amount of gold. Actually, here's what I want you guys to do for me before we wrap it up tonight. I need everyone There's 4 of you,
All of it.
so I need you to roll. I want all of you to roll 2d20s, and one of you to roll one more, or 2 of you to roll one more.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
4
Can I
and
use my
11.
reaction to give myself?
Unfortunately not.
God, it's so bad.
I rolled an 11.
On both of them, like total together,
I just rolled 1.
I need to roll 2.
Everybody,
Everybody rolls 2, and
Oh,
then someone, yeah.
I'll roll an extra one.
Yeah, don't. Not me.
The second one's a 16.
1 and a 9.
15, 10, and 3.
Okay, I need one more d20 roll.
Don't make me do it. I just rolled a natural 1.
Oh, 18.
Nice.
I
Did you already give him yours?
Yeah.
That's good to know. I'm going to write that down.
Freaking come apart between now and 2.
Oh, that was fun.
Freaking Hydra was harder than the damn
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh.
And we didn't even hardly
Went
touch him
for it.
hardly, did we?
Well, yeah.
We did like
We got
Y'all
a
did
few
have, y'all
good hits.
took away
hits.
half his hit
Points,
points. Easily.
I'm
Y'all,
so
y'all,
salty.
cranked on him for a couple rounds
I don't
there.
have any good damage.
And then the
So
last thing we did was cut his
spells.
head off.
My
Hollow
spells
was
are
Hollow was really
buffed
trying to hurt y'all.
above,
Hollow
like,
was telling me
assist.
to burn Hunter's
So-
marks on all 5 of those strikes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hollow. I'll be honest with you.
That
So the
would've been
rules
dead.
are I
That
can
would've been
only
dead.
use it on 1 attack per round. So, and with the way things were going, I decided to keep things fair because it seemed like fair was the best way to go about
Yeah.
this way.
Thank
I'd already
you.
pulled a vigor card to get his bonus on a save, and thanks to the menu, we'd reduced somebody's AC, and we were cranking a little bit. It was okay. I think we got him on the run. So,
We're fleeing!
Me down. Yeah. We're actively running as
Yeah,
fast
Yes.
as we
this is
can.
yeah.
so
How many heads
Brookie
does it have now?
says, "Oh, I gotta catch up on that
7.
turtle fight." Yeah, Brookie, that turtle
Yeah.
fight was big. That was a long fight. It was a good
It
one.
was,
It was a
it
lot of
was
fun.
what, 2 breaks worth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corporal Birkin says, "I gotta see what's on." I like, or Corporal Birkin says, "I like what's that secret menu." I do too. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it'll add a nice little extra oomph to it. And like I said, it's completely up to what they roll. So it could be bad. It could be okay. Well,
It could be bad. It could also be bad.
It could be bad, or
It could be
nothing.
worse.
Yeah, it could be bad or nothing. That's all there is. It's either bad or nothing.
Which is how it should be.
So.
As it should be.
But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is the last stream this week. We'll be back next week with Tales from the Blue Cottage on Tuesday, and our Halloween one-shot spectacular next Thursday as we bring to life a Grimm's Grim Adventures next Thursday night. So come back and join us for some spooky season. And with that, guys, we're gonna go raid someone. So stick around.
Yes.
And until next time, we love you all. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
See you later.
Hope it's not the end.